Oh my god. I can't believe we're gonna have drama debates now. Please. Why the f is Wick, like, not purchasing a better... He needs a better camera, okay? He can't... No, stop.
But other
Please.
than that, that's the show, right?
Wait, what's so bad about doxing people?
Yeah, I think you've been doxing people. You've encouraged people to dox me for reasons. Actually, can you
Wait,
explain
what was
why,
my question?
why
Wait.
Whoa, for reasons.
What was my question again?
What's this about doxing people? Can you explain
No,
why
he
you-
said, what's so bad about doxing
I said, what's so bad about doxing people?
Oh, what's so bad about doxing people? Oh,
Uh-oh.
So if you just want to come and justify doxing people, I guess you can do that. But then I guess you'd have to justify why you think like Bad Empanada or J Salk or any of these people that you've accused of doxing are bad. Like why are they, as you call them?
Okay, I don't know if my mic is working, right? Wick, can you hear me?
Yeah,
Hello,
yeah, I
Wick.
can hear you.
Wick.
Hello.
Okay, let me try
Oh,
one more
he's
time.
doing the
What is
thing.
so bad about doxing people? What is bad about doxing? Why is it a bad?
Here, I can provide an argument. Doxing people is bad is because most of the time it's not for justified reasons. Like the vast majority of the time it's not for justified reasons. Like when somebody gets doxed on the internet, there's like a 90% chance it's not for justified reason. The reason why it's not good is because once their address, their name, and everything of their personal information is out there, people can try to do anything that they want to them, including going to their house or threatening them, making death threats. They can swat them, and people and innocent bystanders have been killed by swatting attempts before. So is just generally a lack of anonymity. So if you value privacy inherently, then that is also another thing that's like kind of gone, right? In addition, people can try to steal your identity. People can try to hack into your accounts now that they know more personal information about you. So any of your passwords that is indicating anything related to, like, let's just say your birthday or anything relating to that, that is how people hack more easily into your accounts. So do not put your birthday anywhere in your password. Don't be stupid, okay? And people can look at your previous addresses, can see where you're traveling to. People can try to also, let's see, people can also try to DDoS you. So yeah, there's multiple things here that provide a substantial amount of harm to somebody, I would say, right? So typically, you can make any kind of argument for anything. Friendly. You can make any argument for anything. Like including doxing, but you need to be able to justify it, right? Because you probably need a very, very high standard, I would say, in order to justify doxing. Because let's just say that the other person was committing a crime, okay? Like they're actually, about to faint, or not faint. Fuck me. Let me think. Not faint. Like somebody was actually trying to ruin your life. Like somebody else is also trying to ruin your life, and they dox you first, like unjustifiably so. Then yeah, like I would say, you know what? Go at it. All right? Go at it. Go fucking at it. All right? But otherwise, most of the time, yeah, doxing is not really warranted, okay? It really is not warranted. Yeah. Because remember, when, because I remember Ethan Rolf's audience before doxed, Nick Fuentes' audience doxes all the time. So you have to keep in mind, like 90% of doxing shit on the internet is unacceptable. Yeah, absolutely. But anyway.
Bad thing to do? Why do people generally think that, oh no, doxing is bad?
Solvable Pancakes from commentary also doxed unjustifiably, I'll say.
Who have, in front of you, I think, offered to bully them IRL, quote unquote. I think when you know this, there are people who might be willing to fuck with these people IRL, and you're posting their shit on Doxman and then posting their shit in your chat. You're putting these people at risk, and I think that risk is unjustified.
Okay, so we're saying doxing people is bad because it puts people at risk, because it could lead to in real life bad things happening. These are why things are why okay. The first question is there any evidence of anybody in my community doing anything like this ever? Has this ever happened before? Even a single time in the 15, 16 years I've been streaming?
I think so, yeah. I think that, what was it? What's her face? Lauren, so that Lauren De Laguna said that people were going to her job, fucking with her. You have...
Did she ever post any proof of that?
No, but...
Okay, she has a history of lying about basically everything,
given that you showed where she worked on stream, and then you were talking, people were in your chat talking
I showed where Lauren De Laguna worked on stream?
Yeah, and people were in your chat...
Wait, when did I show where Lauren De Laguna...
I think it's totally fine. I think it's totally fine to trust her.
When did I show where...
So far as I know, she does...
Bro, please, okay? The reason why everybody wants to know Lauren De Laguna's address is because they want to know where she is so then they can stay the fuck away from her, okay? She is so radioactive that anything within, like, 100 miles dies, okay? Yeah, of course, okay? Knowing her address will provide safety for all of humankind, all right? Because then you'll know exactly where to stay away from the nuclear blast zone of her fucking stalking, all right?
You have a long history.
I don't even know where.
You do have a long history of lying about shit.
I don't even know where. Okay, wait. So do you see this? It sucks. I guess
I'd like you.
As a person has to respond.
I'd like you to justify.
Hold on, both of you, one at a time.
justify.
Hold on, Dooby, stop. Destiny?
What is it about me doxing Lauren? I don't even know where Lauren De Laguna works, or I've never known where she works or lived. When did I dox her
If
workplace?
you're just gonna lie, what's the point of like speaking to you? So if you can just
Why am I lying? I don't have to lie. I'm not like you
explain why
guys.
you encourage people to dox me, that'd be great.
Dooby.
We can start there.
Okay, first of all, Dooby, can you show where Destiny
bait?
doxed Lauren De Laguna?
Bro, she wasn't, dude. Lauren De Laguna was literally not even wearing like a fucking bra. She wasn't even wearing a bra in her fucking video. She's clearly not well. She's like an insane person, bro. Yeah, Jesus.
And second of all, Destiny, right? Once you do that, or if you can or you can't, Destiny can answer your question about whether why it was okay to dox you. But that's the order we're gonna go.
Okay, so Wick, I can get that clip for you.
Okay, please do.
But also, there's a second example of this,
Okay.
which is Darius. Destiny doxed a guy. I think it's like a JSOC's editor or something called like Ryle.
Oh, Rocket House.
Destiny doxed this guy. Darius went to this guy's house on stream, right, to the address that Destiny posted on stream.
It's a
It's
shredder.
totally fine. So this is an example of like IRL harassment by Destiny's community that Destiny encouraged explicitly.
What, did you do anything to him? What happened? I don't watch
You
this
think it's
stream,
fine?
so...
Hold on. So typically, you think it's fine for Darius to go to this guy's house? You don't think it's like harassment anyway?
Yeah, it kind of sounds like harassment, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh my
There it is.
God.
So,
Yeah,
is that, so
great.
this is our
Thanks,
example then, it's Darius
so
going to
again-
this guy's house?
Yeah, we can
Okay.
use this one. Very simple.
Cool. Okay,
straightforward.
so then
Again, can you
my
justify?
question
Can you
is,
justify?
yeah, I
doxing
can. Yeah, I'm about to. Yeah. So my question
Go for
is, would you consider emailing across several emails multiple family members of a non-party involved in
Fuck
my
these
court case
guys.
as a form
Fuck
of real life
these
harassment? Would you
guys.
consider that to be harassment?
Come on.
The context. What were the emails?
Ooh!
So the context is harassing a victim of, I guess you could say sex crimes, basically.
No, what
harassing
was
this
in the
victim.
emails? Like, what was happening?
The
Like,
emails
they
were
threatening her,
basically
or
implicit threats to force the person to try to jump on board a court case that they had absolutely no desire to be involved in, and then when they stopped
Thank
responding to
you.
emails, it was reaching out to their family members to compel them to respond to the first email address.
Did this person express to them that they wouldn't like them to email them? Like, did they say stop emailing me, don't contact me? things
Fix
like
the
that?
end. Okay.
Considering the fact that they stopped
Fucking
responding to
plankers.
emails and Saba had to start hopping
Shredders
on
are
other email
like
addresses and was
they're
reaching out to their
there
family
to
members,
punish
I would say yes.
freeloaders.
Okay, so they didn't say, hey, stop. I'm not interested. Stop
Shredders
talking
are there to
me.
punish
Second,
freeloaders.
You said these were implicit.
100%.
You said these
The
were
game you're playing
implicit
right
threats.
now is the reason why I have
Oh,
no
God, please shut the
consideration
fuck
for
up.
any of you.
You
I
said these
will
were
find it,
implicit
I will
threats.
post
No,
it,
you
I
said
will
these were
read it.
implicit
PvPers,
threats.
my
Okay.
guys.
So I'm telling you.
You're a subhuman, dude.
You're
If
just,
this is the game we're going to
that's
play,
great.
yeah.
That's great. If you just want to avoid this, we can talk about this.
Do you have any proof that Darius went to Ryle's
these were
house? Did you see
implicit
like the
threats. So
document,
if we
the
go to
deed
the-
to the house?
so if we
Did you
go to
actually see
the-
his first
if we
time
go
they
to
actually
the-
own the
shut the
place?
fuck up.
Do we
Okay,
know
okay,
that
one
it's
at a time.
valid?
Just
Hold on,
hold on,
Darius.
both of you,
Hold on,
both of you, both of you.
I'm
Dooby,
not, just to clear, Wick, I'm not advancing the conversation until he admits that that was harassment. If he's not even going to admit that, then I haven't done anything. Actually,
Yeah, I'm going through that right now.
Logs he
I'm-
shows
yeah,
or
hold on,
anything,
I'm
Let
going
it's
through
Dooby, but let
fabricated and
Dooby
fake,
answer.
and it's deep fake.
Yeah,
Okay.
Dooby, address it. Go ahead.
So I'm going to pull up the emails for you, Wick, because I think he's referring to the Seba guy that he doxed, right? He posted the
Seba.
guy. So far as I'm aware, these were not threats. These were not harassing emails. I think what was in the emails from just off the top of my head.
Bro, Saba, dude, oh my God. Dude, Dooby is actually so stupid. No, he's malicious. No, he's just being dishonest, right? Like, Dooby is just straight up being dishonest here, right? Bro. Yeah, this is shameless.
With Seba,
For those of you guys who don't know, but you know what? You guys should know, okay? Saba is like a woman stalker. Like, he is unironically a woman stalker. Like a super stalker, all right? Bro stalks for fun, okay? Dude does it for the game, okay? And he is also, he has also sent Rose's family numerous emails on different accounts just in case they blocked him. All right? Yeah, this guy's unhinged. Yeah, this guy's fucking unhinged. So yeah, fuck that guy.
saying, hey, just FYI, you
Akbar
should posted.
robots? Yeah, don't
Here's
worry.
a link to a nude of you that's out there now. Here's how you try to get it taken down. I think he did ask her how old she was, if I remember correctly, at the time she started speaking to Destiny.
Didn't he say, I did this as a sign of good faith so that you would contact Joan Peters?
Yeah, I think he was trying to be helpful to try to get this woman to feel
Oh, helpful.
Do you know what you call that?
That doesn't sound like
It's called manipulating,
okay,
and it's
don't be
an
silly.
implied
That's
threat.
not harassment. Hold on, that's not an implied threat or harassment. That's ridiculous.
You get like bonus disability for being mentally retarded as well, or you don't think that
You tell
counts
me.
as an implicit
How
threat?
is this? Hold on. How is saying, hey, I wanted to do this as a sign of good faith, let you know that your nudes are being shared without your consent online? How is that an implicit threat? Or
I
harassment?
can't believe the brain rot. I can't believe the brain
Can you
rot.
just
It
answer
can't
the
be this
question?
bad. When a stranger messages you and says, hey, I know where a bunch of your personal information is posted online. I went ahead and I took all that down for you as a show of good faith. I really hope that you contact this other lawyer and work with my friend in this case. And if you don't, I'm going to be incredibly disappointed.
Hold on. Did he say I'm going to be incredibly disappointed? And hold on. And if he did, do you consider that harassment? Him saying, "Hey, if you don't get involved in this case,"
I consider it worse than harassment. Yeah, it's a threat.
Okay, that's silly. But
Okay,
hold on.
I didn't.
Hold on. Let's say along that line.
Any images that he
along
posts
that
those are
line-
deep fakes, and
along
all
that
the text is
line-
fake,
No,
by the way.
it's
He can't prove any of it.
So
we
along that
good
line,
now.
you
We good now. Okay.
He's gonna
Okay.
ramble-
No, we
he's gonna
good.
ramble the fuck on
Or
forever.
typing anything.
Fuck
Do you
up
have
for-
a
Thank you.
video of
Hold
me
on,
you typing
hold on.
words that I
Okay,
can
this
write?
isn't going to work if you both are going to
One
talk over
question,
each other
one question, and I'll
constantly.
stop. Do you have any
Destiny,
proof
finish
that
your point, and then Dooby can
Ryle-
respond.
That's 30
Ryle
seconds
communicated
behind.
during
Stop
the day,
being
"Hey, please
behind.
don't come to my house." Is there any proof of him ever saying that?
I don't think he needs to. I think he's
Oh,
only fine
no,
for
no,
just
sorry.
not answer
No,
the fucking
no,
door.
then. No,
But
no, you're good.
hold on. Yeah,
Okay,
that's
go
fine.
ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. So when you posted not Destiny's, Rose's photo wearing the DJG shirt and told them what
the
university
fuck,
she was
bro?
at, and then bragged that the only reason they doxed this girl
What the
is because you
fuck?
gave them that information. Was that you harassing her?
No.
How?
All I'm trying to do is find out the information of the person so I can contact them.
What was
And
that
you did that
bot
by giving
doing,
it
bro?
to Kiwi Farms to help
I
them
didn't give
dox her?
anything to anybody. Wasn't Kiwi Farms
No, you
already?
posted in
Wasn't
chat
Blab,
to
wait,
mock
wasn't
them for
Blab
not being
already
able to follow
going
her.
street by street through every single city in Illinois to try to
Then
find
why
where
the
people
fuck
live?
would you help them? You posted
Because
in
at the
chat to mock
time,
them
the
for not
only
being able to
information
find
I
her.
had about this person was that they leaked like 27
Okay, so
revenge
you
porn videos made a
were
post
Right.
intentionally
online.
seeking out their help doxing this person?
I was intentionally seeking out a person who posted 27 revenge porn videos online. Yes, I was. Yeah, I was trying to find out who this person was. Would you agree that that would be a federal crime?
Hold on. Yeah, I agree. I
Would you
encourage you
agree
to
that
hold on. I
they
encourage you to
committed
take
a
her to
federal
court.
crime?
And the solo guy. Yeah, I think what they did to you.
How am I supposed to take somebody to court if I don't even know who
I
they
think
are?
what they did
Dooby?
to you is disgusting. To be
Dooby, how am I
fair.
supposed to take
Right,
somebody to
hold
court if I
on.
don't even know who
But you
they
did this,
are?
I'm sure with
True.
private investigators.
I
I
already
don't think
paid
it's
for a private
reasonable.
investigator. Private
I don't think it's
investigator
reasonable
investigator. So how
to
am I
post that
supposed
shit on the
to
internet
anything?
for a community that
The private investigators me.
you think is like a swatting, doxing, harassing community to try to find this person.
On
Which
live
is what
and
you
poor
did.
clankers?
Did I
Bro,
know
this
her?
is
Did I know
rolling
her?
around like a bowling
You also
ball.
contacted
Like,
this girl on
what do you
Facebook?
want me to do?
Like, is that
After
harassment?
people found out who she was, yes.
With your help, by the way. So after they found out who she was, you contacted her on Facebook. Is that
Where's my
harassment?
magnetrons?
No, because after they blocked me, I didn't reach out to
Oh,
them
sorry,
again.
motherboard. I'll take that.
Hold on.
Why are
Did she
you
block her?
laughing?
Hold on.
No, wait,
God.
Did she block?
are
Did she
you
block
doing?
Do you understand the difference? Do
That
you
happened?
understand? Do you
Place,
understand? You
look at
can't
you.
block somebody via email, you fucking retard. Do you
Yes,
understand the
you
difference
can,
between
stupid
reaching
bitch.
out to
You can
somebody?
absolutely
How
block
do you
email
know? How
address.
would
What are
you
you
know if
talking
somebody
about?
blocked
You know
your
this. Why
email?
would you say
How
that?
would you know if somebody spamless your email, Dooby? Tell me.
Okay, so you have no evidence to be clear. You have no
Tell me,
evidence that she
tell me,
blocked
no,
him or
answer
told him
that
not to
question. How
contact
do you know
her.
if somebody's
Or
blocked
told
your
him
email?
not to contact
How do you
her.
know if
Is that what
somebody's
you're
blocked
telling
your
me?
email, Dooby? How do you know if somebody's blocked your email?
Okay, so again,
How do you
you
know
have no
somebody's
evidence
blocked your
that she
email,
blocked him,
Dooby? How
or
do you know somebody's
told him not
blocked
to
your
contact her.
Dooby, how do you know
Let's be
somebody's blocked
clear.
your email?
Well, we do
Dooby,
have
how do you know
evidence of
somebody's
that.
blocked your
Is you
email?
posting her
Dooby, how do you
information
know
on
somebody's
Hold
blocked
on.
your email?
Hold on.
How
Hold
is
on.
that
We're,
doxing?
okay.
How do you know somebody's
Okay.
blocked your email, Dooby?
Dooby.
I thought that was a
Dooby,
chat.
Destiny, both of you. Okay. Dooby, I do want you to answer the question because I don't know. How do you know if someone blocks your email?
Yeah, I have no fucking idea. But
Yeah,
as far
you
as I'm
don't,
aware,
so
there's not.
exactly,
Hold on.
yeah.
As far as I'm aware,
Exactly.
there's no evidence that she told him not to contact her or block them. Right?
Yeah, but
if you have that posted, go
just for
for it.
my edification,
I'm
just
trying
real
to-
quick.
Wait. If somebody's emailed like 3 or 4 family members saying like, "Hey, I know this is your daughter. I need her to respond to my email." She starts responding. "Hey, I know that you might not know who I am, but I know you're a friend of this."
Well, another good question to ask is why does Saba have like multiple fucking email accounts like that? Like anybody, look, I have multiple email accounts, right? I have multiple email accounts, but like, I wonder, like, another good question is like, I wonder how many email accounts Saba has, right? Sassy bakana. Okay, sorry.
Person, I need you to tell her to respond to emails. Does it sound like the person doesn't maybe want to talk to that person anymore?
Well, let me
True.
ask this question, right? Maybe in a different way.
True.
Dooby, if I were to try to get you on a panel, and I kept asking and you stopped responding, but then I started to DM, I don't know, people that you knew. At what point, if any, do you think it would be kind of harassment?
Why is this closed?
I think if I told you that I wasn't.
No, you didn't say anything,
whatever.
but you just didn't say
Yeah,
anything.
so,
You didn't
so if I
respond.
didn't say it, and I'd expect, and I think you've done. I think that people have done this before with panels and shit. And I'm just not responding. Is I'd expect you to believe that maybe I just didn't see the DM. So you're reaching out to somebody so they can like pass through me in the voice channel somewhere. Like so.
Hold on,
Unless
wait,
you have some
you
reason
know
to believe.
Dooby, you know
so
Dooby,
unless
it's
you have some
different.
reason to believe, if you have some reason to believe that I'm not interested in speaking to you, or I'm not interested in whatever the fuck, then I don't think you'd assume that it's harassment. You know, in the case of like Seba, I can accept that like there was an implication that she wasn't interested in pursuing this thing. That being the case, I don't think it makes any sense to be worked up over him emailing her or emailing family members to try to get her to respond. When again, you posted her photo.
You don't think it's worth
and her,
that to
and her
get
university
upset over a guy
and her
who is
university,
sending
hold on, and her
multiple
university
emails to
to
a
help
sense change?
help the community
traumatized from
that
a
you think it's full of
sexual
doxers and
exploitation
swatters, fucking
campaign.
unhinged nutbags. Find her. I think that's fucking crazy. So
And now
I think
you're
you're not holding
At the,
yourself to
time,
own
at, the
standard.
time, at the time I'm posting looking for the person, I have no information about this person. I don't know who the fuck they are. At the time he's emailing her, he knows more about her, and now he's engaged in an explicit campaign to force her to
Bro,
cooperate.
this place is
in a
actually
civil
amazing.
case.
Then you
Oh,
say, hold
oh
on,
my
a campaign.
God.
You're gonna call that a fucking campaign.
19
Sending
emails to
email and
multiple
encouraging
family
her-
members across. Why'd you
encouraging
say
them
an
to
email?
help her get
Wait,
involved with this
Dooby,
case.
do you know that an
Why
email
can't I search
implies a
it?
singular email? Did you know that an email usually means one email? He admitted to 19
I
emails on his own.
actually,
Do you
I
know that he's
apologize.
emailed
Multiple
years.
emails.
Andy's emailed
to try to
my
encourage her to get
lawyer.
involved in this
Andy's
case.
emailed
Yeah.
multiple family members of hers and herself.
Okay, again, I'm gonna adjust my claim. Multiple emails to try to encourage her to get involved with this case, and I think she should. And again, I think you should go after her criminally for what she did. I totally support.
Why?
That.
She didn't commit any crimes.
I don't think that's true. I think.
Well, how do you know? Wait, what do you mean you don't think that's
hold on.
true?
Because from your story, she was
I need to get a move on, I think.
Selling CSAM.
shit.
So was Solo. I think both these people
Oh,
should-
Lord.
Under threat
Oh,
by another
Lord.
adult that was putting her out.
Under threat from the fucking UK. That's your story.
You're insane to me. That's the
Hold on,
that is
didn't you
one
say-
of the
didn't you say
exact
she
same
hold on, didn't you
questions
say that
I
she
find
went to, like,
it's so
hotel
funny.
Well, let Destiny finish.
Okay,
Destiny
so
finish
hold
your
on.
point.
This is one of the same questions that got posed to her, and she was incredulous. Yes, a 17-year-old can feel threatened by a guy from another country. He's gonna fucking kill them. Yes. You think that's
Isn't it-
impossible?
Hold
on.
on.
Wait, I just want to hear you say
So
this.
be clear, you're telling me
Hold on, wait.
that she went to hotels to meet up with fucking strangers to fuck her on Skype so they could be recorded and given to you and others because she was afraid of this guy in the UK. Even though that's your story. That's what happened.
Okay. If you're incredulous about it, that's
I guess
fine.
it is your
That's
story.
fine.
I guess
No,
it is your
that's
story.
fine. No. I think actually what happened, I think she's lying completely. I think she's actually the
I
real
agree.
demon. That's
Hold on,
why
I
it's
agree.
justified
I
for
think she lied
all
about
the
not being in touch with you.
freaks
I think she did
to
speak.
harass
yeah.
her.
You might be too locked in, but this part is unbelievable. No, I'm listening. I'm hearing every word. You guys,
Harass
okay,
other-
okay,
I
maybe
guess
80% of the
By the way,
words.
what is the evidence of this? No evidence, by the way. None. But that's cool. Believe what you want.
Okay. So again, given
Also,
that-
I think, Wicked, I think it is interesting that you guys have said so many different claims about me through this entire case. Basically, every single one has been proven to be false. And basically, my story hasn't changed
What are you
really since the
talking
very
about?
beginning. That I
Yes,
was
it
going to
has.
represent myself, that I was lying
Hold on,
about
did
other
you
people
speak to Rose or
lying in
not?
court
Did you speak
documents.
to Rose or not?
Apparently not, no.
So this Solo guy had someone pretend to be.
Bro, I can't believe he is saying like, oh, so did you speak to Rose or not? Did you speak to Rose or not? Bro, you don't know jack shit. Like, you actually are so fucking stupid. And you actually do not know anything. Like, bro doesn't even know the most recent details about anything. And he's so obsessed. And he is so obsessed, it's crazy. Whoa, hold on. Hell yeah.
Rose.
You can find an hours-long video with evidence about a Discord cult that takes advantage of girls online, get them to do really fucked up shit. Some of the most disturbing videos I've seen on YouTube recently, and Dooby thinks that shit doesn't happen. Because Dooby is a part of it. You're welcome.
And I guess convincingly enough that you didn't know it was right after multiple conversations.
So, like, listen, okay? I don't trust Dooby in any way, okay? Like, this guy is completely brain dead, okay? Like, he's not even a good anti-fan. Like, as in, like, good at anti-fanning, all right? Like, bro doesn't even get the facts right. Like, bro unironically gets,
When somebody is sending me pictures in my merch, I assume that that's the actual person I'm talking to. It was an
No, hold
extensive
on.
effort
No,
to
it
catfish
was-
me.
Hold on, you said a phone call. You said there were phone
No,
calls.
I never talked to this person on the phone.
I don't think that's what you said in the
Do you have
you know what? I think I'm becoming an expert on this map. I'm becoming an expert on this map, bro. Actually, you know what? I have no idea where I'm going on this map, but I'm still an expert, okay?
transcripts where he did say it was a phone call, Doobie?
I said in
I'm
one
like,
DM
where
to
the
Pixie
fuck am
on
I?
the day that
Yeah, I'm sure by that.
the 27 fucking leaks came out that I talked to this person on the phone for. I thought I had. That was my recollection. I thought I had. I didn't even DM with this person for like 2 years.
Okay, so you
though.
did say that. You said you're fairly close and you had phone calls with her, right?
Yes.
Fantastic
I said, yeah,
steal
when I was
shit.
in grad
Yes,
school,
sir.
I've never talked to
Okay,
this
so
person
your
on
story
the phone
has changed, hasn't it? Okay,
That's not a
so
story
that's
that
the way
I
it's
gave
changed,
in
isn't it?
testimony or in deposition or related to the court case.
I'm not talking about the fucking testimony. I'm not
talking about
hold
the
on.
stuff that matters.
I'm not
Doobie. You guys
artistically following your
obsessing
fucking
over
court
one or
case.
two lines in a text
Oh,
log.
God.
Doobie, is it not possible that I could have been
stop.
mistaken?
I'm not
Doobie, is it
artistically following your
possible
fucking
that
court
on the same
case.
day, in
What I'm
the
telling you,
same
what I'm following
minute
is
that
what
I
you
find
said
out
and what
that
you're
my
saying now.
I'm not this autistic about your court case, which is exactly why I am going to smack talk about you in different Discord servers where I can be found in your friends' Discord servers. What the fuck? Hello? Are you mental?
These
Just given what
videos
you
of
said
me have been
previously.
leaked online that my recollection of that event at that particular point in time might not be 100% accurate. Maybe I didn't actually talk to her on the phone. Maybe we just DM'd a fuck ton.
Maybe
Is that
you invent,
possible?
yeah.
Is that
People
possible,
invent
Doobie?
phone calls
Is that
sometimes.
possible, Doobie? Is that possible, Doobie? Doobie, is that for a guy who talks to how many people online? Is it possible?
Is it more possible that you
whether or
fucking
not that I
lied?
spoke-
Like you always lie all the fucking time? I
Really?
think
How much
that's
money
also
do you
more
want to bet on
possible.
that, Doobie? I will give you 10 to 1 odds on any dollar amount you want relating to the facts of this court case if you want. And we can subpoena as much, and I can try to get as much release to you as you want.
What facts
for
of the court
anything.
case? I'm not talking about the fucking court case.
I'm
hold on.
intentionally lying.
Okay, just to be clear, Doobie.
I think
Just
you
to be
lied.
clear, Doobie, what are you
Hold on.
referring
How
to?
much money do you want to put in it? Put a dollar amount. You said you're so rich, you brag about throwing around money to other people, whatever. We can both wager it on a $10,000 donation to Wick if you want.
Oh my god, does anybody remember? $10,000. But doesn't look at his face. Does anybody remember? Wait, hold on. I wish I was moderating now. What the fuck? Where's my $10,000? What the fuck? Holy shit! I haven't got paid by Destiny once, okay? Bro, I am broke. I'm trying to save his career, okay? Okay, anyway.
Doesn't have to go to me.
No, you know what? I'm okay with
I had
this.
any communication with this girl.
Okay, you're running away from the question.
There you go. Run away.
You're running away
Run
from the
away. Yeah, run away, Dooby. Run away, Dooby.
Well, hold on, just dude. I just want to be clear. Hey, you guys, hold on. Stop.
That's harassment. That's real life harassment, Dooby.
Dooby, what is your claim specifically that's happening? Just so I know.
Here comes the app.
With the roasting, I think again, the lie is that he had multiple calls with her. I think they said even long calls with her. Right, and this is why he felt comfortable sending the news. Even though, to be clear, he sent them like within a week of speaking to this woman through Discord. So like, it's fucking ridiculous. So yeah, that's a lie. I think there are a ton of lies like this, just all throughout this case. But clear, I'm not autistically
Well, you can just say that. You can just say there are lies, but you can just like not provide anything.
following the fucking court case. I really don't care about it. What I'm following is your behavior.
He's been held by Dooby and JStock as he desperately tries to understand what the hell they are blabbling about. True, dude. You know what? It's not really good optics when, all that's left of Destiny's orbit is old white men, okay? I'm just gonna be real here, okay? You're welcome, by the way, for raising the diversity ratio by like an entire 50 miles. Alright, it probably doesn't help that, like, it's just completely occupied old white men who, like, does not know jack shit about Destiny's case. Not good.
At the start of that, and then...
Wait, that was one claim. You said there have been a ton of lies about this court case. So the first
thing
that you just brought up, it was not... There was no
hold on, wait. I just said about the court case.
What is the second lie?
I said...
Because, old white men has a, they have a reputation of being creepy, okay?
Didn't he say there have been a ton of lies about the court case? I thought I heard court case.
Yeah, hold on, I'll give you another right now.
What's the... Yeah, sure.
Yeah, hold on. Like I said, I'm not autistically following the court case, is what I said. What I'm talking about is your behavior at the start of this, and your behavior since this.
What was the lie? No, you said lies. What's the behavior not a lie?
Another lie. Yeah, another lie is the shit you said to, what's his name? Willie Mack, right, about the CSAM, right? You told him, you acknowledged multiple times that you're holding on to CSAM. You justified holding on to CSAM.
What I said was, I can't make a statement. I'll explain this right now for listening, okay? For all the people that are curious. The reason why I can't come out and when I joked about like, well, it depends on who's asking, the joke being is that if I say a different thing, depending on who's looking at it, they can interpret it how they want and they can do something with it. So if I say, oh yeah, I do have these things, theoretically it could be, I'm explaining right now. I don't know why you're asking how, and I'm literally explaining it right now.
You do gotta let him answer the question.
Right? So the first thing is if I say, oh yeah, well of course I have this stuff for a court case. Oh, well, maybe that's enough probable cause for the FBI to take my shit for a year, and then I've got to sit here and wait for them to jerk off on all my hard drives or whatever before they bring it back to me. The second thing is I can say, oh no, of course I've deleted. Can I just...
Can you explain the Antifan connections and no one did? You know what? I'm so happy that you're one of my fans, Stumbling, because I respect you so much. Alright? I respect any late 40s mother of two, okay? Fucking Queen Energy.
Hello?
Why wouldn't you say no? I don't have it.
Do you want me to just explain it as I'm explaining right now? Or the second thing I say is, oh no, I don't have any of this. And then the next day, because all of you guys are fucking spamming Joan Peters, Joan sends an email to my team saying, hey,
Willie Mack will never recover from this. Good.
We're going to file for a motion claiming spoliation and adversary ruling because you're the defendant in this case is deleting all the videos that he said that he's received or sent to Rose, and some of those might be videos from Pixie. So I would never say that publicly. At this point, I don't really care because we're this deep into it. They're not going to file shit now. But yeah, if I say, oh no, I deleted every single thing that I've sent or received.
If you think it's Pog, donate. Contribute to the stream.
It's not stupid. Dooby.
Guess what? I get almost nothing, all right? Outside of donations, all right? I get almost nothing, right?
All of this stuff has shown up in motions before. You can pretend it's not, but you just got caught.
You're not a fucking idiot, right? So really, all you could say,
Dooby, I'm not a fucking idiot, which is why I'm not.
A martini, shaken, not stirred.
Looking for a duo.
Add me. Thank you so much for the $5.
I'm not worried about the FBI coming to my house. I'm not worried about law enforcement. I'm not worried about breaking
give me a link.
Because none of the shit I've done is illegal. None of the shit I've done is criminal or anything. Despite how much you guys think so, despite how many fucking phone calls you've made to the FBI. In fact, I'm on a first name basis with the fucking local.
We got it. Hold on, Dooby.
Not now though. Not now because I'm like trying to.
I want to hear from Dooby.
This one requires my concentration.
Okay, what other claims do you have that you think are related to this?
So I want to focus on this one because he just lied a ton.
Okay, go ahead.
So, Wick, I don't know I think you're aware of the Willie Mack stuff. Are you, Wick?
Vaguely, yes.
The Willie Mack.
I don't follow, honestly, I don't follow much of this, right? But I'm aware.
Yeah, I get it. So he's asked explicitly in those DMs with Willie Mack if he has CSAM. And he says yes. And then he justifies it. Right? So, and the way that he justified is ridiculously clear.
Wait. What are the logs to this?
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
What are the logs to this?
Okay, I'll get them for you in a bit.
Go find them.
Yeah, go find them. You don't want to look at your DMs.
No, go find them.
No, I'm trying to finish what I'm saying. So
no, I said yes.
No, let Dooby finish. Hold on, Destiny. Just let Dooby finish his statement, then he will find it, and we'll show it.
Okay, as long as he addresses afterwards when he said.
Yes, he will. Let him finish, and then he can address it.
I remember that. Go ahead.
Pedophile. 5-year-olds. What are you talking about?
When you told your Discord, you said I jerk off to 5-year-olds. That's why you're so sensitive about all the pedophilia.
I didn't say you jerk off to 5-year-olds.
Yeah, you said you did. You admitted to it. You were bragging about it in your Discord.
When did I do that?
Years ago. This is why you're so obsessed about the whole pedophilia thing now. You see
make sure
everybody about it.
Totally fine. Make sure up. Go for it. Hold on. So Wick.
Wait, am I?
Okay. Destiny is doing it to show a point. Okay, cool.
Make sure because I'm posting logs
no,
about it.
what you're
Okay,
doing
well,
now
let
is you're
Doobie.
distracting
You
what we're
want to
saying.
address me? Go ahead, Doobie, please.
Okay.
If you're
So
offended,
friendly-
I'll address you.
Shh, for a second. So if you just look at the DMs he had with Wilmac, he's asked explicitly everything. Oh, it's something like, oh, it's so crazy that she was doing this kind of stuff as a minor, right? And he posts like a
His name is
portion of
Devil.
a clip that was like it shows like the VLC player in the title of the clip. Then Wilmac says something like, oh, hey, do you still have this? I mean, you told me that you potentially have like CSAM, and he says yes, like 3 times. Right? So
Hey, can you show me the log? Right? I would
Yeah,
like to
I'll
see
get it
that.
for you. So then he justifies it by saying, oh well.
Oh yeah, by the way, I think this should show how dishonest Dooby is, because if Dooby truly was like super scared of being doxxed by Destiny, he wouldn't be here talking to Destiny, right? He wouldn't be talking about Destiny anymore in Destiny-related servers, right? Like, if he's gonna be talking about Destiny, why not just talk about it in Antifan servers only, right? Why does Dooby have to go to other servers in order to talk about Destiny? It shows that he doesn't actually have a real fear of being doxxed. He's just using it as a leverage or a point against Steven. It's as simple as that. I don't even know if he has a wife or kids.
You know, in the future, if I need to, there's like a court case with a solo guy or whatever, I don't want to just like destroy the evidence, which is stupid. I don't think any
Because I don't even want to believe like a fucking married man with a kid who is a father is capable of shit like this, okay, or capable of heinous shit, okay. I worry for the kid. Listen, I worry for the kid if you are constantly obsessing over Destiny like this, okay. I absolutely worry for the kid, 100%.
lawyer would tell you to hold on to CSAM, right? And you knew at the time, you know him for a year, almost a year at that point. That was
Yeah, but you do know that
Maybe-
a lawyer
maybe
telling
that's
you
more of a
to delete
justification
stuff
for
that might
CPS
be-
calls,
Wait,
if
you know
anything
that a lawyer
else.
would never tell you to delete something.
No,
that
they wouldn't tell you to
was
delete it. They'd
investigated.
probably tell you to turn it over to the police, because what you had,
Wait,
is evidence.
hold on, wait, Dooby, I just
Okay,
think
no,
you
shut the fuck up for a second.
The lawyer would
Shut up for a
tell you,
second.
hey, I think you might have potential
Shut up for a
illegal
second.
stuff.
Hey,
Go
we
to the
do gotta
police
let
station.
Dooby finish
You
his
think
point.
the police say that?
No,
Dooby, I
no,
wanna
we
hear
gotta
the
let
lawyer
Dooby
say
finish
that.
his
You
point.
think
You want to hear something that I don't
lawyer
believe?
would say that?
Like, yeah, you're distracting from what I'm saying, because you're like.
I'm not distracting at all. By the way, Wick, I sent you the
Shut
log.
the fuck up for a
Lying about
second.
anything was
Shut
said.
the fuck up.
Go ahead,
Finish it.
5-year-old fucker.
Totally
Yeah,
fine.
tell us what. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, great. So
I don't know how to get to that room.
In the future, when I quote this conversation, I'm going to say, Dooby agreed that he did fuck 5-year-old.
Yeah, shut up for a
Copy
second.
mine.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Shut up for a bit. Okay, so what they would typically say is, obviously, I don't think we'd tell you to hold on to CSAM. They'd probably tell you to turn it over to the police
Right.
with their help, right?
Okay.
I don't
Wow,
think anybody would tell you
thanks,
to hold on to fucking CSAM.
No, but
And
they
if
also
you're
won't tell you
arguing,
to turn it over to the police.
they might have told you to hold on to fucking CSAM.
I'll bet
I'm
you
not telling you.
$1,000 million. There is not a single lawyer in the universe who would say, oh, that illegal stuff that you have, you should go and take that to the police, telling them that you have it. You think a lawyer would tell you to do that, Dooby?
Okay,
Yeah,
just
I
real
think
quick,
the lawyer
we
would
have
have
the
to
logs.
turn it over to the
Hold on, just real
Do you
quick.
think that-
I
hold on, do you
think
think the lawyer would tell you, you've got drugs, you should take those drugs?
Turn it over. Given at the time, you did not know it was CSAM, and I accept that. I'm not saying you were jerking off to a 17-year-old, right? But or potentially younger, right? So I think they would help you organize with them. to turn it over to the
Potentially
police and say,
younger
hey,
is
I might have some evidence
crazy,
of a
bro.
child being sex trafficked here.
Okay, man.
Okay,
That's
just
a reasonable thing to do.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
FYI,
no
we do
lawyers
have the
ever give you this
logs.
type of
Hold on, we do have
advice.
the logs that Willie Mac posted. The DMs between Willie Mac and Destiny. I do have them up on the screen. Dooby,
cool.
where in this should I be looking to see him saying that he has CSAM on his computer?
Okay, so if you look at the, so he says that's just absolutely insane to think that him doing all this if she was 17. And then Willie Mac asks, if you're sending me this, I'm guessing you still have that video. He says, it depends why you're asking. And he says, but yes, I created a copy, blah, blah, blah. Then he goes to,
he's dead.
Willie Mac asks him again, right? So I think he says, oh, you
that's
just,
Android.
Where is it?
Bruh, there's been
You just
allegations
made
since
my-
at least my last vid that she was
Yeah.
underage, and you still have potential
And then he
CP of her?
says- Yeah, this is now his obligation to preserve it, blah, blah, blah.
Wait,
I think all that's
to preserve
pretty
what?
clear.
Wait, to
What's in
preserve
there
what?
is
To
he still has
preserve it? To preserve child porn? Is that what I said?
Preserve relevant evidence.
okay,
hold on.
relevant evidence. There you go. Okay.
Hold on. In this exchange, weren't you justifying holding on to that video?
Wait, did I send Willie?
Dude, justify holding onto evidence where deleting it might actually incriminate you. Like what are you talking about? I can't believe that they're still using the same fucking talking points ever. Yes, you would hold on to CSAM if it was incriminating evidence against other people in which you are not at fault at. Okay, you have no obligation to incriminate yourself by deleting them, because guess what? Do you know how many pedophiles out there who delete their shit think they're being safe, who wipe their hard drive and think that they have deleted evidence? Hello? If anything, they have so many programs that they can use to track whether or not you have deleted that shit. So yeah, you're basically asking Destiny to incriminate himself. Why the fuck would he do that? It's not like he was going after minors on purpose, right? Oh my god. Hold on. Fuck's sake. Come on. No. Okay.
Mac a video of child porn?
Okay, you're being stupid. So in this exchange, you were asked about a specific video.
Did I send Willie Mac a video?
And then to justify holding on, to justify holding on to that video that you said that you have, you said you were holding.
Oh yeah, by the way, just so you guys know, how the programs work is even if you just completely wipe everything from your computer, like what they can do is that they have programs where they can track like which allocated memory addresses were deleted and from when to where, and like if it's deleted after the lawsuit or if it's deleted after being charged of a crime and you got released on bail or something like that, right? They can see whether or not you have deleted, because if you deleted it, that's incrimination, right? Like that can be used for proof for incrimination. Why the fuck would you do something like that if they have like a lot, like 500,000 different programs used to catch pedos? Like what the fuck? You really think that deleting it could like save your ass? Ever? Yeah.
Onto your like.
It just marks.
Did I send?
It marks the box as deleted.
Obviously, you were referring to that specific video that you said you had when he asked you about it. You weren't referring to something else, were you?
If people work on this
What
shit,
if I was
dude.
referring to a screenshot that I'd made?
He asked you about the video.
What if I'm referring
It's right
to the
there.
screenshot that I
I'm
sent?
guessing you still have that video, and you said yes.
What if I'm sending? No, I didn't say yes. I said.
This is why we incinerate the hard drive and bury it. If you incinerate the hard drive before the charge comes in, I'm pretty sure that can still be used as some degree of like, oh, you knew that you were guilty. You knew that you were good. You knew that you were doing something wrong, right? Like, because burning your hard drive is a really fucking extreme action to take, no? To do something like burning your hard drive, man, you must have some crazy shit on that shit, right?
Depends on why you're
Yes,
asking.
you did.
What's in the emote?
But yes.
I created a copy
yes,
of messages and everything when that court case started.
Yeah, so what did you mean by but yes? What does that mean to you?
On which part?
Oh my lord.
It's I think the
right
fourth
under what you
line
just
down says Destiny says, but yes, I created a copy of all of our messages and everything when that court case started.
Do you think that here I'm saying?
I'm sorry. Wait, can you help us out for a second?
Do you think that I made? Hold on, wait.
What was the question?
Let Destiny finish his
exactly?
point, then I will answer your question, Dooby. Go ahead.
So, Dooby, do you think that I have 61 gigabytes of child porn on my computer, or a single gigabyte of child porn on my computer, or everything that she sent me that's child porn?
I think that screenshot that was going around. No, I think the screenshot that was going around was like I think you said it was a screenshot of her like sash that she showed you, and I believe you don't have all that, right? I'm not accusing you of holding on to child porn and jerking off to child porn.
So I'm just holding on to some child porn, or?
I think you're holding on to that because you're probably trying to look for some way to find her.
Okay, right? Dooby, you wanted to ask me a question. Go ahead,
Wait,
please.
so do you think I have?
Well, just real quick.
Some child porn, or a little bit, or?
What was the?
Just go ahead, Dooby.
There's a reason debate. That was yesterday.
Wait, to be clear, what was the question he was asked before he said?
Or sorry, maybe today.
Was this remember was where did I say yes?
So Willie Mac at 11:19 a.m. says, "If you are sending me this, I'm guessing you still have that video?" And then Destiny says, depends on what you're asking. But yes, I created a copy of all of our messages and everything when that court case started.
Yeah, so it seems pretty clear. You said yes, we do have that video, right?
Okay. And if that's the case, then
is that no case?
How many
yes,
months?
you did say you saw that video.
The issue is that you're trying to parse messages in the most strict manner, like implying that I'm sending these messages as though they're about to be gone through by every single person on the internet.
No, I'm not doing that at all.
If you come home and find a murdered body in your home, do you put the body in your truck and dump it in the forest, or do you leave the house to preserve the crime scene? You would preserve the crime scene, because if you disturb the crime scene, especially with the murdered body in it, and you like tamper with the evidence and your fucking DNA is over that shit because you fucking walked all over it, then yeah, congratulations. You're now part of the crime scene as well, okay? If anything, like you would probably be put as head suspect number uno, okay? Even just statistically speaking, all right? And they'll probably go after your ass and trying to force a confession. Good luck.
Okay,
so
wait,
like,
you just said you don't have it.
You could just say no. I don't have it.
Why would I tell somebody that I'm deleting stuff, Dooby? When I'm
why would you say but yes and then justify?
Wait, can I finish the Wait, am I able to finish the
Yeah,
sentence?
Destiny, finish your point.
So they've already threatened to file multiple motions.
Dead bodies, and you have a problem.
Lie of evidence of spoliation, saying that I'm deleting evidence, saying that I'm hiding shit. Why the fuck would I start telling people privately, oh, I'm deleting stuff, oh, I'm hiding stuff, oh, I'm deleting things? Why would I ever put that in a written message anywhere?
I'm not saying you should have done that. What I'm saying is what I think
you just said that. You just said that. I said, oh no, I deleted that video or anything. Why would I ever put that in a message?
No. You could have just said, "Hey, no." I turned it over. I mean, in the ideal.
Hey, no. You just said I didn't say you should say no. I just said you should say hey, no.
I'm not done. Shut up.
Yeah, okay.
Shut up. In the ideal world, what we had done is said, "Hey, no." I turned it over to the police with my lawyer and let them know that, hey, this is potentially evidence of child sex trafficking. I think that's what the bizarro Destiny in the good world will do. Instead, you said you do have it, and you justify having it repeatedly.
What is this literally already part of my first court case? Haven't I done all of this stuff already? Haven't I already publicly said I've done all of this stuff already?
No, I think at the time I think
The
the
hell?
No, I think I have
wasn't
said all
aware
of that.
or
I
wasn't
think
sure
I've
that
said
she was a minor.
literally all of this.
Hold on, no, not,
all
not,
of this,
no, I think
all
at
of
the
this,
time,
every single thing.
people
Even
weren't
I
sure
didn't
that
know.
she was a minor, but
Doesn't
you were
matter.
told she was a minor like a
It
year
doesn't
ago.
matter. It doesn't.
So
First
you're
of all, I was
holding on
told
to
that
stuff that you knew was
first of all, I
potentially
was told
CSAM
that
for almost a
person was
year.
the least trustworthy person in literally all of it. So untrustworthy, even Justical didn't believe
Oh,
initially.
okay.
Justical was trading
So
child porn to this girl as well. Number one. Number two, I was,
I don't give a fuck.
regardless
Let
of
Destiny
it
finish his
doesn't
point,
matter.
and then
Crime
you
was
were
already
holding on to
committed.
stuff that you were
Regardless
potentially
of
child
whether or
porn
not
for
she's a
almost a
minor,
year.
it really doesn't matter. There was already a crime committed, so I was already in contact with people in order to get this turned over as a crime. Really, regardless of whether or not she was a minor, there was already a crime committed. But
Oh, okay. So you're helping to pursue the child sex trafficking case.
Number two, yeah, I'd like to. Yeah, maybe. I mean, it depends on
Wait,
that person's
you like to or
willingness.
you are? Are you doing that? Are you doing that currently?
I can't do anything regarding that until this current court case is over.
So okay, so to be clear,
Okay,
when I said
number one.
earlier,
Number
he
two.
admitted
Number
to
two.
holding on to
Wait, wait,
CSAM
hold on.
for almost a
So-
year after.
Hey, one at a time. One at a time. One at a time. I know you all want to go.
Hold
Oh, hold on. I know you all want to go.
Yeah.
Stop, please.
So this is, so if Dooby wants to hyper obsess over like single lines in a
I'm not
message or
obsessing.
whatever,
I'm just trying to hold you to the lies that you're telling.
You think really?
No, I'm
Okay,
not.
then when does the
I'm
FBI
trying to
get
hold
to my
you to the
house?
fucking
When
lies
does the
you're
FBI do it,
telling.
right?
If you wanna lie, that's
Willie Matt
fine,
called
but
it a
I'm
report.
holding you to the fucking
You have
lie.
zero evidence that I have child porn on my computer. Okay, you've
Dude, and not only that, like, I'm just saying, Destiny has shown every single piece of indication. Sorry, every single piece of like, because I've seen the packet. Okay, I've seen the packet. All right, Pepe hands meme time. The packet, right? But like, I have seen the packet that was designed to go after Solo. It's legit. Okay, it's legit. It's not out to the public. It's not out to the public in any way. But like, it was a thing. But that thing was put on pause because fuck that. Because fuck Pixie, that's why, right? So yeah, it was like actually a thing. Like, yeah, I don't know. You know, Solo's still doing his thing, I guess.
nothing.
I'm not saying
related
you
to
have
this,
child-
except
okay, I'm not
for
saying you have child
messages
porn
that
on
I'm
your computer
sending.
right now.
Messages I'm sending
This is
Willie
a stupid
Mack
straw man.
that he's
I'm not saying you have child
posting
porn on your
online
computer right
that I
now.
have no idea people are going to be going through line by line to try to ascertain if I have child porn on my computer. Which is
hell?
considering
Hey,
one,
don't
in the
attack,
active
don't
court is
attack.
litigating this, and two, I know I've got 50 million people
Stop!
calling FBA me constantly. It'd be beyond fucking retarded. And three, how the fuck have I not
What
been?
the
Why-
hell?
In that
Why?
context,
Why?
you
I
say
mean,
you
all
have
of
child
this
porn on your computer? How does that make any sense?
In what?
So in the context, yes,
Please,
the court case is-
please,
Well, let
I'm
Dooby explain.
innocent.
Hold on, just real
Please,
quick.
I'm
Let Dooby
innocent.
explain what he means, because I want to know what he means.
Doesn't like the fact
So
that
this
I'm
is
obviously
good to know.
The reason why I'm
that's
not
not
worried
true.
about it is
That's not true. I'm trying to get to my
Jesus
explanation.
Christ.
You're trying to
Okay.
preface
Really
you
wants to
want
call
me
the
to
FBI
talk.
or
No,
anything
no,
about
you're
it.
saying stupid. It makes
I
no
don't give a
sense.
fuck.
It makes
I
no
know
sense
that
to any
I'm
reasonable
the fact
person.
that I know that I'm in the right for everything. I know that I'm not fucking
I'm
holding
happy
child
you're
porn.
legally-
I have no problem
I
with any
have
of
a
that.
card.
However, if I start
Fuck
saying that
everything.
I've
Shut up
deleted
for
stuff
bits,
related to
respond.
it, then the other party
You
might
gotta-
sue
you
me.
gotta-
You can start filing more motions against me,
Okay,
which they've already
we
fucking
gotta
done.
let Dooby respond.
Okay,
Dooby,
do you
go
think-
ahead, please.
Like, do you think it's more or less likely they're going to file motions if you say that you have child porn, or that you turn that child porn over to the police? I feel like if you tell them, hey, no, I don't have child porn, I turn that over
What
to the police.
motions would they file against me if I say I have child porn? What are you talking about?
Then why are you saying that they might file motions against you if you
If I say I've deleted a bunch of
deleted
stuff,
it or got rid of
Dooby.
it or turned it over to the police? No, I'm not saying you could say, hey, I turned it over to the police with malware, right? And that's potential evidence of child sex trafficking. Like that
I
seems
don't
like a
have it.
no-brainer.
I don't
right?
have it anymore. I have an obligation to preserve stuff that is relevant to my court case. If I
Okay,
tell somebody, if I start saying I've deleted stuff, then they can file a motion for spoliation on it. Yes.
So you are saying that if your case did involve CSAM, you'd have an obligation to hold on to the CSAM?
I don't know if there'd be a civil case involving child sexual assault material.
Yeah, that's not what I'm asking you. I'm asking if your case involved like actual CSAM. You're telling me that you believe you'd have an obligation to hold on to CSAM personally.
I don't know what the
Can you have
obligation
blue
would be
hair
at that point. That'd be really
operators?
weird.
No.
Okay, then why the fuck would you say that? Because you're here justifying holding on to CSAM.
I'm not just. I don't understand how you're so fucking
Yes, you
retarded.
are.
The obligation.
Explicitly.
It's
Like,
not
Wick,
whether or
Wick,
not.
can you pull it
no,
up again,
no,
Wick?
Let me know when I
Wick,
can
can you
talk.
just pull it up again?
Okay, pull up the-
No,
Hold on.
hold on.
Like,
The
it's so
issue is not-
straightforward.
The issue is not
It's
the issue is
ridiculous
not
that he's even
whether or
trying
not
this.
I'm holding on
What's
to
my
something. The issue is
embark-
whether or not I
what's
say
my
I've deleted
embark
stuff.
ID?
I can delete it and say, yeah.
Nobody's
I
suggesting
can
copy
say, I can say,
embark
can
ID.
we-
Nobody said that you
Wait,
should say that.
wait,
Okay,
let me
again,
know
I don't know how much time to
You
say
cut
this
me
to
off
you.
like 20 times, so it's gotta get a whole yap session
Maybe
up.
you need to fucking
I
do your evidence.
You're going to be able to respond, Destiny? You are going to be able to respond uninterrupted, to be clear.
Me, but I
A
can't do
reasonable
it
person.
because he
will
knows
say,
he's
hey,
fucking
yeah,
retarded.
I turn this over to the police because potential evidence of child
Let
sex
me know.
trafficking.
Let me know, Wick. Let me know as soon as I
I'm
can.
not saying, hey, you should say, hey, I
Well,
deleted
just
all the
DM me
fucking
actually
evidence.
when he's
Nobody
done,
said
okay?
that.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, he defended himself like a bitch. So Wick, to be clear, for people in chat, right? I'm not saying he should have deleted everything or said he deleted anything. I think if you have evidence potentially of CSAM and child sex trafficking, you should turn that over to the police. I think that any reasonable person would do this. I hope. I think he was told this girl potentially underage over a year prior to this, and he held on to it for a year and then justified
my
it.
shield.
Right. So him saying now that
Fine.
actually I had to say that it made the most sense to say that I have the child sex trafficking. I'm sorry, a CSAM on my computer almost a year after being told that it was CSAM.
It's okay. That's why we have backup
How
ambos,
is that
okay?
less likely to cause him
Well,
trouble than saying, hey, no,
we're
I turned it over
gonna-
to the fucking police?
Yeah, we're going to let him answer.
Wait, hold on, Wick. Can you
Hold-
please just show the messages?
I am.
He's
It's up.
just lying about what's in
Oh,
the
wait, am I
messages.
allowed to?
No,
am I allowed to
but I
speak now?
mean, click on them and actually like zoom in so we can see.
Am I allowed to speak yet, or
probably pretty small.
no? I'm still not allowed to speak.
No, you're go ahead.
I'll just queue a game and go play it when he's done yapping. Okay. You can say that you've deleted bad stuff. The whole
play
point
with
about
me
you
later. Don't
deleting
queue now,
stuff for
please.
a civil court case
No,
is
I'm
that
not
the
even
other
suggesting
party
that, guys.
doesn't know what you've deleted. So if I say I deleted a bunch of stuff, all they have to do is
Nobody's
file a
suggesting that
motion claiming spoliation
Irrelevant.
and saying, oh, well, he's actually deleting stuff that's relevant to the case. Those were actually all videos of Pixie that he's
Totally irrelevant
deleted.
to what I'm
And
saying.
now I have no ability to prove that if I've already said this publicly. Now, if I have an ambiguous position
You're
on
not
it
talking
and they try to
about
file it,
it.
I say,
Totally
oh, well, you have
Should I make a mystical purple drink so I lose sleep? I don't know what that means.
No evidence that I'm hiding it. You have no evidence that I'm deleting anything. But if I can't say is publicly, I'm begging for them to get an adversarial reading on spoliation.
They have extra
That's why.
haircut behind pale.
And it's
Really?
these are motions they've already filed or not filed.
I'm not saying you
emails.
should have said you deleted it or that you should have deleted it. I'm saying you should have probably turned it over to the police as evidence of
Dude, you're speaking Redditisms that don't make sense. When you say, Dooby, what does it mean to turn it over to the police if not to delete it from your computer, Dooby?
No, hold on. If you turn it over to the police, it doesn't like disappear. They have a copy of it, so if the court needs it.
How are they going to go to the police and get copies of
they can't go to the police and get a fucking copy of something relevant to the case? That's what you're telling me?
Dooby, hold on. So you're saying it would be unfathomable for me to, if it's child porn, you can't hold that for a court case, blah, 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 which I agree is legally dubious at best, but you're saying that they could go to the...
Get it, guys? Legally dubious. Absolute cinema.
police and ask for copies of child porn?
I'm saying if it's relevant to the case, yes, I'm sure the court has some way to access it or ascertain whether or not it's
Not
relevant.
the court,
I mean,
Pixie's party.
This is
Pixie's
how
civil lawyer and Pixie
again,
copies of child porn.
This isn't related. This isn't related to the fucking. Okay,
you're retarded, Dooby. You have no idea what you're talking about.
Shut
How
up
about
for a
this?
second.
How about I go with the two different law firms that I'm talking to who are advising me on what to do?
Okay,
legally
you're saying they told you to hold on to this.
I never said that at all. I never said that at all. I said that I'm doing
Okay,
exactly
then what
what I
did they tell
need
you?
to. My obligation. I'm not going to share. It's called.
Okay, then why the fuck are you saying you're going to listen to these two law firms? Did they or did they not tell you to hold on to the CSAM? Because that's what you're.
They advised me on the proper route to take with regards to this material, and I'm listening to their advice.
And one of those is to hold on to the CSAM.
I'm not going to break my confidentiality for a random fucking
Okay,
retard
so
on
yeah,
the internet.
what you're saying is that they apparently advise you to hold on to the fucking CSAM, which is ridiculous.
Oh, is that what I'm saying? Is that really? Yes.
Yeah,
it's
I think
true.
you're
They told me to make copies of it so that none of it degrades. So I actually
Well,
have
you just have copies of it. Yeah, I mean, that's what you said.
24/7. And I'm actually recording those copies. I'm making even more copies, and I've got deep fake copies. I got 20 million different copies. Yes, right next to all the 5-year-old fucking child porn that you collect on your computer, Dooby. That's right. You're so smart.
Okay, maybe we should move on to the next claim.
Yeah, wait, yeah.
No, hold on.
This is the issue. He said that I doxed Lauren's address.
He can't be honest about
right at the
this.
beginning.
Can you tell me where I doxed?
Oh
How
my
can you be honest
God.
about fucking anything? It's so straightforward.
Forget about it.
Right, so if you can't be honest about this
you
thing,
can't divulge every single thing
are you
you're
actually
currently
fucking
in
kidding
a
me?
civil case about. Well, then how can we trust you about literally a single fucking thing when you guys have been shown to have been lying about basically every single thing that you've said? Almost everything you said has been a fucking lie. If you have no evidence that I'm collaborating with Rose to make any kind of crazy conspiracy, you have no evidence that I was planning on representing myself, that I was losing my case, or losing all my patients, or lying about all the contention. The hearing that came out, the evidence you're hearing, the transcript was a disaster for fucking Pixie. She was caught lying about like 10 different fucking things. Like every single thing you guys have claimed about this case has been fucking wrong. And Abby was still deluded thinking of fucking losing it. There are no 15 women. There are no crazy witnesses. Abby is fucking gone to the fucking win. Everything you're mentioning is a fucking lie. It's all not true.
Horrible. What the fuck?
In 3 months,
I'm not following the case in that way.
Dismissed, you're not following the case, but you seem to know my specific logs and messages. Everything's so convenient. You guys know everything.
I know what you said.
And then you don't know anything when it's against you.
You lie about shit.
When did I dox Lauren De
freaked
Laguna?
out and you associate with all these other people and all the cases and all this kind of shit. I'm not related to this at all.
When did I dox Lauren De Laguna? That was the first time you made. Can you admit that that was a lie? You just made that up, or can you show me where that happened?
No, I think you went to her I think the place where she works. You pulled out your phone.
I went to the place where she works. Dooby, where does she work?
Fuck.
I think she says it on the video. Wait, actually, Wick, I'm gonna post it for you. Okay.
Okay, post it.
I'll send it to you. Yeah.
How can I go to where she works? I don't even know where she works.
Well, we're about to find out.
Actually, I'll send you the Darius one too, so you can show that.
Okay, well, we'll go through the first one first, and then we'll talk about that. Then we'll go through the Darius one.
Wait, is this about me doxing Lauren?
Yes, apparently.
Okay.
Here, let me pull it up on screen.
So that's the Darius one. I'll send you the Lauren one right now.
Oh, this is the Darius one first?
Yeah, this is one where Darius went to the guy's house. Yeah.
I don't.
Nice.
Okay, let's see.
No, wait. No. The first time he made was about the Lauren doxing. Show me that.
Yeah, I just sent it to him.
Yeah, hold on. Let me give me a second then. I'll switch. Let's.
Lauren De Laguna, how you doing?
You came to Texas to bother me.
I literally am gang stalking her right now.
From Miami.
I am gang stalking this wonderful lady.
I work here.
You work here?
I work here.
Do you have anything? Do you have anything you would like to say to the audience?
Yeah, you're a freak. You're fucking weird.
Okay, cool. Anything else?
Yeah,
Thank you for
make
joining us
shit up
tonight.
about me.
Thank you for stalking me.
You are making
You're a
stuff up
one-man.
about
This is a one-man gang stalker army right now. Okay. So thanks for hanging out.
And you just keep making stuff.
Okay, wait. Okay, hold on. I will concede. It is possible that she does work on that 1x1 yard of sidewalk or whatever. If that is the case, then I did indeed dox her place of work. When she says I work here and she points down, I didn't know that she pointed down. So if she does work
She pointed down because she works in hell in Satan's office.
on that slab of sidewalk or whatever, then yes, I did dox her work. I'm sorry.
Okay. So we can move to the
okay,
other.
that
No, wait,
works
so I
too.
didn't dox her work, right? That's a lie, right?
Whatever, that
No,
works
I
too.
think showing the area that she works in, given that you have a community of
Showing
fucktards-
6th Street?
fucktards who
you know that
expressed
6th Street,
repeatedly and actually demonstrated that they're willing to like fuck with people in real life for you.
Wick, can you make him answer this
Wait,
question?
sure.
Is 6th Street the most popular street in all of Texas?
I don't know. Is 6th Street the most
don't know.
popular
Ask
street in
him.
all of Texas?
Dude, strange of you to assume Wicco's outside.
I don't know. Are you saying there's like infinite number of
a
locations
hermit.
on 6th Street and your schizo fans couldn't go to them and try to look for it?
Wick, is 6th Street the most popular street in all of Texas?
I have no idea if it's the most
You can answer the
popular.
question.
Okay. So again, if
Well,
you want
okay,
to say
so-
that, if
okay,
you want to say
I'll
that
answer the question.
showing,
Which one it is,
if
number
you
one.
want to say
Number
that
two,
showing
She
that she works
ran
in
up to me
while you
with
hold
her
on,
phone
while you
out. She
okay.
ran up to me with her phone out, right?
You just happen to be there. Yeah, I got it.
I just happened to be
Wow.
on the most popular street in
just
all
happen,
of Texas.
just happen to be there. While
Well,
yeah, I
well,
get it.
Dooby,
You know that I've
So-
been there multiple times before, right, Dooby? I've
again-
streamed on that street multiple times before, right? Do you know that?
Okay, that's fine. So again, if you want to move on to the
Do you
next one,
acknowledge
it's
either of
totally
those things? Do you acknowledge that I've been on 6th Street before?
fine. I don't know where the fuck you've been.
Do you acknowledge that I've been on 6th Street before?
Why would I follow which streets you've been on?
You know that I was on this street. Why did you follow this
Because you
one?
posted on the fucking Twitter.
Okay. Oh, so do you see all my posts on Twitter? Do you think I've ever posted?
No,
about
I
being
don't
on
see all
6th
your
Street
posts on Twitter. I see the stupid
Oh,
ones.
okay,
typically,
so
when people
I've been
post
so
on them.
6th Street is the most popular street in the city of Boston. Probably is the most popular street in the entirety of Texas. So if I've been there before, I've streamed there before. Lots of people go there. There were multiple people on that street that recognized me. It's a very popular street, and she ran up to me and my friend to start recording us. Although I found out later it was actually she was on FaceTime with somebody. She ran up to us. How is that on me?
Okay, if that's your line,
How is that on me?
I don't believe you.
How is that on me? So what do you think
but
happened?
again,
No, then explain what you
I think you probably
happened,
won.
Dooby.
I think you probably won that fight.
Dude, why is it like, oh yeah, I don't believe you when it comes to this, but then I do believe you when you say that I have like fucking CSAM or some shit. Like, hello? Or trying to paint everything into, never mind, that's not a good point. But like, oh, I'm trying to paint everything in the worst light possible. It doesn't matter. I don't care.
How?
How?
How did I pull her
Are
out into
you-
the street to
are
fuck
you
with her?
serious?
I don't think you pulled out into the street.
Come on.
Then why was she out on the
Well,
sidewalk?
Well, give
Why was she out on the
Dooby a
sidewalk,
chance
Dooby?
to tell us exactly what he means by fuck with her, because I'm really curious. What do you mean?
Yeah, tell us.
Yeah, I think you probably went there to let her see you, so she'd freak the fuck out, so you could show her on Twitter and get your fans to go over there and fuck with her like you've had them fuck with other people.
And what is your evidence of this?
Your behavior, not just this situation, but other
My
situations.
behavior? Why you're not
Yeah.
answering the question at all? Your behavior.
Yeah, your behavior. Your behavior.
Well, to be
long
clear, Dooby
history
is saying that his claim is you've done
doxing,
things like this
harassing, encouraging
before.
fans to harass
and
people,
it's-
Yeah, but he has no evidence of me. Do you know that I, before this, by the way, have evidence of Lauren being on a podcast, literally just saying my full address down to the
Yeah, she did
apartment
that. I don't
number?
support it. I don't think
What?
that she did that.
Down
I
the
don't support it. I
apartment
don't think
number?
that justifies what you did.
Okay.
What?
And then you know that I'm in the most popular street in all of
I didn't
Boston, and
even
she's
know
running
that.
up to me, screaming at me like a fucking crazy person. I didn't even know she was in the state. I thought she still lived here in Florida. I didn't even know she fucking moved to Texas.
Okay, again, if that's your line, I get it. I don't believe
Jesus.
you. Just based on your other
Yeah, but you have no
behavior, I don't
evidence to
believe you.
not believe me, and I have every piece of evidence that Lauren is lying.
No, you don't.
The
You're
person
asking us.
with
Hold
me
on. You're asking us
said
to believe.
I can tell you the
You're
person who
asking
was
us to
with me
believe
literally
that
said
you went there.
from the
You're
own
asking us to believe that you
from the
didn't.
own
Okay,
deposition.
one that you didn't know that she
can
worked
ask
there.
Lauren.
Well,
if you want.
just real
You can
quick.
go right now and
Three
ask
of
her.
the-
You can ask her right now. You can ask her. You can say, hey,
Shut up for a
who
second.
approached who first on the street? Because in
God.
deposition, Lauren said, oh, well, I
Yeah,
went up to
like I
him
said
when I saw
earlier,
him with his friend on the
wouldn't
street.
it be
I went
difficult
up
for
to
you
him.
to show up on the fucking street or show up in front of a business? Maybe you should go into the fucking building and let her see you so she could freak the fuck out and run outside to confront you.
So I'm not allowed. So
It's
first
not-
of all, you're assuming that I know she lives in Texas, which I don't. You have no proof of that because I didn't know she lived in Texas. Number one. Number two, you assume that
Yeah,
I
you're
know
asking
her
us to believe
work
all these
schedule and where
things.
she's working at in fucking Austin or whatever the fuck. I don't even know that. I still don't even know what she works. I think somebody said maybe the mothership. I don't even know if that's true. Number two. Number three, you're saying that just by me walking by on 6th Street, I'm not allowed to do that?
There's a short out there of her trying to make comedy, quote unquote. But you know, times are rough, okay?
That anymore? If she's working?
Again, I get it. This is your line. If
Am I
it's
not allowed to
decent people-
walk down the street
Again,
that she
based
works?
on
If she
your other
works on
behavior,
any business
I do
on
not
that
believe
street?
you. I think you
have
probably
nothing.
went
You have
down there to
nothing,
fuck with
Dooby.
her.
This is nothing.
I think it's
This is the
totally-
type of
I think it's totally
insane
reasonable
shit
belief in your
I'm
other
talking about.
behavior.
You have nothing. How,
And I
you're
like
saying
to-
you're saying
okay.
I can't be believed on
Yeah,
anything.
okay,
And these
okay.
are the tales that you guys are
Well,
spinning.
no,
It's
you
fucking
stupid bitch.
crazy.
I just demonstrated
You're fucking
that you're a
crazy. You didn't
liar.
demonstrate
with
anything.
this fuck-
I haven't lied about anything.
Okay.
You haven't
Did you or
demonstrated a
didn't?
single
Okay, I
thing.
guess this
Lauren
is what I
ran
meant
up
earlier. We have to
to
go
me
through it
with
again.
her phone. She was
When you said
screaming
to
at me
Willie
and my
Mac,
friend.
but yes,
and then
you meant,
she
but yes,
was
you have that
screaming
video,
at my
right?
friend.
So when you told me earlier
We can have a
that
full
you never said you
conversation
had
about
it, you
things,
never said
or
you had the
can
fucking
try to
video,
parse
you were lying,
individualistically
right?
single lines
Was
from
that
a
a
fucking
lie or
Discord
not?
conversation because
Was that
that's
a lie
all
or
you
not?
guys will ever have. And that's
Was it
great.
a lie
Listen,
or
you think
not?
I've got child porn on my
When you
computer?
said but, yes,
That's
you
have
fine.
come
The
from
FBI's
us.
gonna come down. They're gonna bust my doors down and everything else. And I guess
Was
we're
it a lie or-
You know what? I think I'm gonna
was it
be.
a lie or
I feel a
not?
little bit safer
Yes or
going
no?
to the
Just real quick, just real quick, hold on.
about this stuff versus random shit, retarded dipshits like you on the internet talking about.
Now-
I'm gonna go with my lawyer advice.
Was
Okay,
it a lie or
just
not?
to
We
be clear,
should
just to be clear,
say
stop.
thank you.
Both of you stop. Dooby did ask you a direct question, Destiny, and I have made him answer your direct question, so I'm gonna make you answer his. Did you, when you said but yes, was that a lie? That you did.
I don't know if I would call it a lie. I'm
No,
not
you wouldn't call it a
like
lie.
I'm not having a conversation where I'm expecting the text to be parsed for 100% fucking accuracy on every. Like if you would ask me like, hey, did you go out to eat at McDonald's last week or whatever? And I'm like, yeah, I
Please, I just want a magnetron. Oh my god. I hate this quest, dude. I hate everything about this quest. Please, I don't want to run Stella anymore. I just want a magnetron. Just a single fucking magnetron, please. Oh my god.
I've gone to McDonald's. I probably went a couple times. But you roll back the calendar. You're like, actually, you haven't gone since 3 weeks ago. Like, fuck me, am I a liar? I didn't know we were going to be going through the line by line. You can go and see the testimony that I've made in court, or you can see the filings that I've made in court.
So you lied to him as like a what? Like I don't know how this.
Well, you gotta let Destiny finish, though, Debbie. Right? So.
Because Dooby wants to parse every single message. Like, well, you said all of it right here.
You said you didn't say that you had it. But you did say you had it, right?
Yeah, I didn't know. I know. Do you think I had child porn on my computer?
Currently, no. At the time, yes.
Okay. If that's what you think, then fine. But there's no way that I can prove that.
But I think that because you said you had it. Like you said it. So like, yeah.
I said that I did everything I needed to do. I backed up all my messages. I did everything I needed to do.
You said you had that video, which you think was CSAM, right?
I'm doing everything I need to do in compliance with my court case. Right now, the civil case is the
most
important thing for me to remain in compliance with. So when I'm speaking to anybody in any DM, because I don't know what'll show up in Discovery, I am speaking to maximize for my civil litigation.
Okay.
That's why.
Okay. So you said you had the video, which you thought was CSAM, right?
No. But if that's how you want to interpret it, then go for it. Listen, it'll show up somewhere. It'll show up somewhere.
Okay. Are we ready to go to the Darius thing?
Yeah, we can go to it.
No, I want him to admit first that he has no evidence of the Lawrence stuff, and all the other evidence points to the contrary.
Yeah, we'll get there.
She stalked me and my friend on the street. She ran up and started screaming. She started recording. She had no reason to be on the street. And even Dooby's story that I somehow knew she lived there, that I knew she worked there, that I showed up there, and that me just simply being on the street is justification for her to come out screaming at me. Why wouldn't she take a picture first? Why wouldn't she tell a friend or contact anybody else or post any proof whatsoever?
Okay, just so
they're stalking her. Notice how she didn't do any of that, right? That would have been a really easy thing to do.
Just so I can ask Dooby directly. Dooby, do you have evidence that Destiny knew or suspected that Lauren De Laguna either lived there or worked there at 6th Street?
No
evidence.
No,
okay.
but again, this is the belief that I had that he went there probably to fuck with her because other people to fuck with her. It's just based on his behavior. Right?
So it's based.
You know, there was a political conference in that very city that I was attending that day, right? Was that a coincidence?
No, I don't think it's a coincidence now.
Okay, so do you think I was just at that conference, maybe?
Yeah, I'm sure you were at the conference. So, but
I used it as a double opportunity to go to
You're like stuck on this. You're like,
I'm stuck on when you lie. Yeah, when you lie, it's like really annoying. That's what
do you want to call it a lie? Again, given the lie you just told a little bit ago, I think you're
the lie that I told that I didn't type with 100% accuracy to represent the entire context of my hard drive.
When you said, but yes, you had this video, and then just a bit ago you said that you didn't say you had the video.
You know what? To be honest, if you want to go through, I just told a lie to Wick because when I muted before, I said I was going to queue a game of Arc Raiders until I could get to speak. I didn't actually queue a game, so that was another lie. Apparently, I lied about everything. Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
So to clear, so not a long time ago. So a little bit ago, when you said that you never said you had that video, you said you never said that, right? And then we looked at the logs and did say that you had it. So you lied,
I said that if anybody who's not retarded reads the messages, it's very obvious that what I'm saying is I have kept everything that I need to keep in compliance with my court case. I think even in that same message, I say that. I have maintained every record that I need to keep.
And one of those things you thought you needed to keep was that video, right? Because you said but yes.
No, I don't think I have an obligation to keep fucking child porn.
Then why did you say but yes? Because
I'm not worried about anything the FBI sees. Because I don't have child porn. I am worried about what shows up in civil litigation because Joan can file more fucking motions at me, Dooby.
Okay. So when you give that whole hypothetical, right, about a potential case coming from the child sex trafficking, right? You just came up with that for no reason.
Potential case? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
What?
What do you mean what?
What potential case specifically?
Okay, so I guess I'll send you that. It was in the screenshots you put up earlier, Wick, but I'll send it to you.
Okay, so do you want me to bring it up on screen?
Just say, what are you referring to? I don't know. Are you talking about Joan filing a case against me?
Oh, yeah, that's great.
You just sent it to me. Hold on, give me a second. Let me.
This is where you're like justifying holding onto the CSAM, which you're now saying you didn't say you had onto.
Okay, give me a second.
And to be clear, you thought this video was CSAM.
I am horrible.
Willie.
I sent a video to Willie?
No, you sent the a screenshot of the title of the video and like a little bit of the top of the video.
So just to read this for people who might not be able to, Willie Mac says, "Bruh, talk to a lawyer. That seems crazy to me. Bruh, you just let me know you still have CP videos saved to your computer. You knew it was alleged that she was underage. You still have them. Do you see how fucked this is?" Destiny says, 1, I don't even know 100% if her age is legitimately less than 18 when these were taken. 2, I'm pretty sure I still have an obligation to preserve stuff related to my court case. I've talked about this with my lawyer already, specifically with regards to the Rose stuff. 3, if something were to come out of this, I don't know, I'd want to wipe everything and not have something to turn over to authorities. If, hypothetically, her boyfriend or whatever was actually trafficking her or getting her to fuck other dudes on video for him, and if there was ever some kind of investigation into that, am I hurting any chance of looking into him by deleting all of this stuff?
Oh.
Like to me, that was like a numbered list of why you had onto CSAM. Right? Or something you don't have to CSAM.
Cool. So if that looks like it to you, then that's fine, but you're just fucking retarded.
Well, what's the explanation? Like that, I think it's pretty. I mean, Wick, do you disagree?
I've already given the explanation. Wait, can you play back the record? Wait, what was the explanation I gave 20 times?
The explanation that Destiny gave 20 times was that according to Destiny, he didn't think that this was going to be parsed, so he spoke in generalities that he didn't think were going to be taken.
What is the one thing that I maximized? What is the biggest fear?
You were worried about civil litigation. You were worried about blowback in civil litigation.
Correct. Litigation. And in civil litigation, I have an obligation to preserve anything that might be related to my case. So any messages that I send, anything that I talk about, is maximizing for that civil litigation because.
Awesome.
I don't have child porn. If I have a fucking kid. Do you think if I actually had child porn, even at the point when I'm fucking Willie, do you think I'd be saying shit like, oh, well, I think it's important for me to hold on to the child porn? Do you really think I would fucking say that?
I'd hope not, but you did. I'd hope not, but you did.
Why?
Why
Why would I say something
video that at the time you seemed like you thought was supposed to be Sam. You were asking
Why would I say that though? I've already said it. You're going to make a I need to be a pedophile because everybody has to be a pedophile.
Wait, so to be clear here, Destiny is talking. To be fair here, Destiny is talking about like legal definition of child porn, right? As in like, oh, I don't have a like if you have I'm guessing if you have a legal obligation to keep everything related to your case, then technically it legally doesn't count as child porn, right? Is that what it is? Oh shit. Hold on.
I don't think you're a pedophile. I don't know
this is why he's got so much pedophilia talk on his Discord server.
I'm not saying you're a pedophile.
People come in to ask questions about pedophilia, pedophiles. And that's why you talk about jerking off the 5-year-olds in the politics Discord server a few years ago. This is why. That's cool. I've given my explanation for it. You know, you take it or leave it. I know you'll never believe anything I say. You literally believe all these things without evidence. And I collaborated with fucking Rose.
I am believing
that I was talking fucking Lauren, despite there's no evidence for literally any of this shit. So yeah, you got it.
So I don't know why
I'm an expert on this map now.
Wait, hold on. I think Patel is knocking at my door right now. Oh shit.
Oh god.
Okay, one more thing, because this is boring as fuck. Give me the strongest next piece of evidence, whatever. Also, wait, just checking real quick. The Ryle Kittenhouse guy, he was doxing people too, wasn't he? Was that the case?
Yes.
Do you have any evidence of that?
If I showed you evidence, would you acknowledge that?
I didn't. Yeah, if you showed me evidence from doxing people, I'd acknowledge he was doxing people. Yeah. So far as I'm aware, he was not. Do you have evidence?
So after here you go, Wick. After I doxed the Rittenhouse dude, I think he bounced for a little bit before he came back to the server. Here's some of the things that people were saying about him. I don't have all of this offhand because I don't usually argue this. Also because it's a waste of time to argue with people like you because they're not going to believe anything that doesn't fit their narrative anyway. But people knew that he was a doxer and just kill server.
So Ptolemy says, didn't Ryle dox Cyclone? The guy is unhinged. Mro says, I don't think he's doxed anyone. Just like can. Oh brother, this shit is ass. What is Stasi? Ptolemy says, pretty sure he did. Stasi says, if you dox someone, you are an N slur and a hard F slur, retarded Down syndrome bitch and should die. Why didn't Ryle deny it here when people said it to him? I don't know why JStalk is so hellbent on keeping certain people in the server. Cough, cough, lettuce. I don't know kind of why I wish JStalk would take a harder stance on issues
I will
involving
not hear any negative comments.
Then again, he didn't really care about Destiny until stuff came out about Cherry. So, and then Shellboner says, I forgot about this in a relationship to the didn't Ryle dox Cyclone. Nice. And Shellboner says, apparently Ryle said Kelly, Yoj, and me should all killed and RP'd or something. And that's what it says.
Okay, so to be clear, you have no evidence from doxing anybody, right?
Oh, great.
People knew that he doxed people. I don't have any evidence right now. I could go maybe dig through other logs for it, but just to go wiped all of his Discord server's logs like 7 times because people gave the Cyclone guy or whatever, I guess. And there were other people as well. But I have more evidence of this than you have of me stalking fucking Lauren De Laguna. I have more evidence of this.
Hello? Is this working?
I have more evidence of this.
You feel like people knew about it? Okay. So, yeah, if you can go to the...
It's okay.
Yeah,
we good.
Wait, you sent me 2 videos on this? Which one do you want me to watch?
Yeah, so one is Darius...
Pick the best one, because he's retarded. I don't have time to sit around
and
talk. But yeah, pick the best one. The strongest one you got.
Is Darius going to fuck with Lauren? The one before that is Darius going to fuck with Israel. Okay. I think you should play both of them, actually.
Where's the door? There's the door, right?
I'll just do it in the order you sent me.
I'm about to leave. What do you need?
I was just wondering if there's anything else you need me to do to Lauren. I know you sent me down.
Why would you even joke about it? I haven't done any of this. I don't even joke about this on stream. Why would you say this?
I'm joking.
Yeah, but now this is gonna no, not way to go. Jones got 20 more filings.
Yeah.
So am I supposed to like how am I supposed to?
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
Like, I'm not
Clutch queen. Clutch queen.
Oh
my god.
I haven't given you any. I confirm that I have never given you guidance on anything related to do with Lauren.
Dude. I am the PvE queen, okay?
I think I have, but why, dude, she sent me a bunch of messages afterwards that were Steven sent you to do this, blah 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 blah. How am I supposed to
I don't know. Live your life. You're a big boy, aren't you? You're an adult. Figure out what you want to do. But send me those messages.
Bro, where's my magnetron? I'm serious though. I want my magnetron now.
Okay, what's the evidence?
I sent it to you in reverse order. So
I seriously want my magnetron.
What's the most recent one?
Okay.
That's after he fucks with that.
I didn't know. Hold on. This is a bullshit debate. I didn't know Dooby had the fucking reality stone. Okay, I can't win this one. If this is it, if reality is whatever we want it to be, then I mean clearly I've lost. I guess. My bad.
Hold on, wait.
Hold on. I'm trying to. Do you have a link to this one? I don't want to show my Discord logs.
I don't even want to upgrade the anvil because I feel like every single time I upgrade the anvil, I'm guaranteeing my death. Oh my god, 1 heavy ammo left. Holy shit.
See if I can find one for you.
Yeah, please do.
Good one.
Can you just play it like so? If I want to just download the file, then play it.
Here, I could just full screen it. Here, I figured it out.
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Hi, Lauren. Hey, Lauren. Hi. What's up? What? Like more handsome or less handsome? But if you would like, but now you change your mind. I'm mean to everybody though. That's my thing. I'm like mean and like cold, but it's like a bad boy thing.
God, Darius is so cringe, bro.
How have you been? What? Do you live here now? Do you like it? I'm not a big fan. It's like a lot. And it's also like, they don't allow weed here and stuff, so I have to like go to like alternative routes. And THCA is ass. And then also...
Oh,
I'm a bad boy. I'm a bad boy. Dude, I can't believe Darius was like, I'm a bad boy. I'm a bad boy. Oh my lord. Can you not,
Is she still alive,
please?
or?
Okay, so
Oh my
it's appropriate
God.
for him to go to fuck with her on the stream after you like show her where she lives or whatever. So where she works.
Do you think it was
I think you're
appropriate for
ridiculous.
Lauren to run up and scream at me and my friend and chase us down the street with a fucking phone recording shit and accusing me of being a pedophile?
I don't know if she accused you of being a pedophile, but she did. I don't agree.
Didn't
with
she
her.
literally say that in one of the videos I posted? She was like, pedo.
Neither more, but again, I don't think
Oh,
you're
she did.
pedophile.
It's crazy how you're so aware of
So-
everything except for the things that got against you. It's like always crazy how your community's.
I don't. Hold on. Whether or not she's a pedophile doesn't really affect my claim at all. Like I don't. It's irrelevant.
Let's assume that what Darius just did, let's say that that was inappropriate.
Oh my god. Back to Stella Montes. Oh my god, I can never escape Stella. Oh my god, I just want my Magnetron. Please, I don't want to. No more Stella, please.
What?
I'm becoming too efficient at this map, okay? Like the fact that I'm becoming just so efficient to this map is like, is an issue, okay? It's an issue.
It was worse.
Oh god,
Lauren
get me
running
out.
up to me and a friend on the street with her phone out, screaming at me.
No more. I just want to
When I had
fight
no
the
desire
matriarch
or
or some
will
shit
or
at this
anything
point.
to do anything related to
Yeah,
her.
I know.
real life.
But again, I know what you're saying. But I
Or
don't.
Darius
believe you.
streaming and walking up to her on the street where she is and
Given
talking to her.
what
for
we
a
just
second.
went over, which proves that you're a fucking liar, I don't believe that you didn't go with there to fuck with her. Right? So.
Oh my
There
god.
was a political conference that was literally there that I literally attended.
Okay, so you go to this political conference that you're there for.
Yep.
And because you're in the area and you know Lauren works there, you go to fuck with her. Like this is not
Or
like
it's
an
because
insane
I'm in a
situation.
conference in
An
downtown
insane
Austin,
situation
and
that
after
we
a
went through here.
conference-
And again,
Okay,
giving her the
do you
behavior, which is
understand- do
you,
you
not
understand
only
that
doxing
if
people,
you
but
go
encouraging
to-
people to dox people, and then encouraging them
Let me know when
to
he's
fuck
done,
with them. Okay. So, look, I sent you a couple more screenshots.
Wait,
just
no,
so
no. You understand that if
So
you go to
this-
downtown
okay. So
Austin
in the context
to
of
go
the rest
to
of
an
your
event
behavior, which again is
afterwards,
doxing and harassing people.
if you go,
Bro, we have 100 no, we have over 200 concurrent viewers while Destiny is streaming right now. We are so back, boys. Actually, just for today, okay? Because I know there's always going to be down days or down segments. But that's
the
weird.
community.
this is honestly
demonstrated
this is like the
their
perfect
willingness
example. So I'll
to
do this
dox
last
and
thing,
harass
and then I'll take it
people.
off because this is
Now, where's my donations?
I think it's
I can't say
totally- I think it's
that.
totally reasonable.
Right? No,
Yeah,
no,
I think you wanted to fuck with
So
her.
I'm just saying that like his evidence of harassment and doxing is one, a bullshit claim from Lauren. He has absolutely zero evidence of, and I can show you. I can literally link. The friend that I was with, Lauren Southern, was literally participating at a political conference. You can go look at the fucking schedule. I was literally at her fucking event. After the event, we went to 6th Street. It was literally like a few blocks away because in downtown Austin, you go to 6th Street to go drinking after you do events. It's like the most famous street in the entire fucking state of Texas. Anybody who's ever been in Texas or in Austin knows this to be the case. The fact that you would even say that you were on 6th Street afterward is the dumbest fucking thing in the world. It shows you have no fucking concept of what's going on. Number one. Number two, and then my favorite thing is the counter examples of like, well, this is my example of harassment. Is Darius walking up to somebody on the sidewalk and then having a benign conversation with them for a minute? And I think that that's like the perfect encapsulation of your guys' community. It's where you look at Darius talking to Lauren and you go, that's clearly and obviously fucking harassment. But a fucking creepy weirdo fucking logistical server sending 27 emails to a girl and her family and her family members to try to get a hold of her to force her to join a court case. She has no fucking desire to be a part of it.
27
She's
emails? I
traumatized
didn't
by the
even
whole
know it
fucking
was
series of
that
events.
much.
You're not sure if that rises to the level of harassment or not? That's just
What?
a perfect microcosm of this entire conversation. And it's why I have no sympathy for any of you
Hold on,
guys.
how many
Whatever the
emails
fuck
was it?
happens,
Earlier you
I don't really give a fuck.
said it was
I really
18,
don't
now
give a
it's
fuck.
27. Okay, so yeah, you don't give a fuck. And so, like I said earlier, my issue is that not only are you a fucking liar, but when you're caught in these lies, you can't just own up to the fucking lies. You take no accountability. For
Oh, wait,
example, you
there's
said to
a-
Willie Mac. Right, for example,
Wait,
what I
there's a
listened to Wick.
door
Do you have some kind of justification for
blocker
encouraging people to
here.
dox people on
Why?
stream? Or me? Like I don't. or
I think
esports
that anybody that participates in your communities, I think that you guys engage in
all be doxed.
harassment that rises to the level of or greater than doxing. Of course.
I don't trust this.
Okay,
I
so
don't
why
trust
should
this.
people
I
dox
don't
people in
trust
your community then?
They already
is
do.
everybody?
I love it. I
Okay,
love it when
so
you guys
you're
do this. I
saying
love
it's
when you
justified,
guys do this thing where you're like,
Hold on, so
well,
be clear,
what
you're
if
saying
people
it's
start
totally
doxing your
justified.
community?
Dox
Yeah,
anybody in your
all you
community.
guys already do. Every single person around me
Okay,
has already
you
done.
guys think it's
Fucking
fucking
Bad
ridiculous.
Empanada literally posted
You have no
video
evidence-
writing people's addresses and Hassan
How the
fucking
fuck am I
reveals
related
the
to Bad
addresses
Empanada?
on stream.
Okay, you stupid
I'm just
bitch.
saying,
I'm
you're
asking you
just
about my
joking and saying
behavior.
like, well,
Who the fuck have I doxed?
your guys'
Okay, who have I
your
doxed?
community?
Destiny, who have I doxed? Nobody, right? And I'm not related to Bad
I'm
Empanada.
not
I've
playing
never
the
spoken to that
retarded
guy ever.
fucking game of like.
I've never
oh,
spoken
well,
to Bad Empanada
I didn't
ever.
post a dox, did I? Yeah, because you're a fucking pussy. Because you guys all do it in your fucking
Not only
circles.
did I
You
not
don't
post
post
dox,
yourself.
I've never
You're
advocated
good.
for doxing anybody.
I'm good. I'm good on this
I've
one.
never
Chief.
advocated for doxing anybody. So what you're saying is that because Bad Empanada did a thing. that
Wait,
makes it
can you show
justified
this?
to
How
dox
many
me?
emails did this guy say that he sent to? Where was his family? You can go ahead and post that. The second one is.
It's ours
Save
from
Him, by
last
the way.
night.
I don't know. You said 18, then you said 27. I don't know.
Where's my turn?
So again, so because Bad Empanada dox people, right?
Are you showing that one on
makes it
stream?
Give me,
reasonable to
give me
dox
a
me.
second.
There you go.
And hold on, and what makes it reasonable to dox Wicked Supreme?
So Jay Stop
Wicked
says
Supreme
to
is
the top potato,
pussy
how
obsessed,
many of your
okay?
emails were just informing
There you
Rose who
go.
had a profile taken down with a dynamic she was consenting to and happy to speak to you on? And they respond 17 out of 27 in the conversation were about that. 5 were emails from her to me. 1 was a forward from Joan. So that's the screenshot you sent.
Okay, so that's where you got the 18, 7, 27 from. That's reasonable. So again, what your argument for the doxing is that it's justified to dox me because Bad Empanada doxed somebody in your community, or like what did Wicked Supreme dox anybody? I don't think I've ever advocated to dox anybody, right? Unless it's like some pedophile that I'm reporting to the fucking police. So like, what did I do? What did Wicked Supreme do? What did Esports Batman do to justify the doxing and that you're encouraging, the harassment that you're encouraging?
Because it's difficult to go after an entire community, right? Because if the entire community is trying to stimulate, trying to enable the same community that has members who are trying to do horrible shit, right? It's not just enough. You have to break down the community, right? Like at some point. So going after individual members is a way of doing that. Like obviously, you know, the general at the top, like the prime minister at the top of like a war, right? Or something. Like maybe somebody at the top declared a war, right? But you still need to kill the soldiers, right? Anyway.
Hold on, I'll find another screenshot. Wait, give me a sec.
Okay.
Okay, if you can just answer that question when you're done, that'd be great.
In the meantime,
Like in a war.
if you're liking this content, hit that
In a
like button, hit that
battlefield.
subscribe button. So, you know.
Shut up, Wick.
Yeah, Wick, if you can show those screenshots I just sent,
Sure.
that'd be.
give
Yeah,
me a
Wick,
second.
shut up.
So I would like to know the answer to that question.
Give me 1 second.
Also, why were you saying on earlier? I feel like I heard something like Doxman is a site where everybody on that website harasses people and finds them in real life and spots them or whatever. No, Doxman is just a site to host doxes. What are you talking about?
No, I think Doxman is a site that's known for getting people swatted and shit. I think
No, it's just a host for dox. That's like saying
Then you're just an
Pastebin.
idiot. If you want to pretend that's
Pastebin
not
is
true,
where-
you're a fucking
Pastebin
idiot.
is where people
I think I've been on Doxman too much at this point. Holy shit. Don't ask why.
host stuff and they find stuff. As somebody who's
That's
doxed
not even-
been
that's not
hosted
even worth
on
responding
Doxman for
to.
like 3
That's what
years,
Doxman is
dude.
known
I think I
for.
have a decent idea of what goes on that website, but thank you. Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm sure you do. But again, Doxman's known for getting people swatted and shit. I think everybody who's aware
Yeah.
of Doxman knows this. It's
Yeah,
pretty
we know
straightforward.
that.
I have the screenshots you wanted to show. Wanted me to show, Dooby. What am I looking for here? You want me to just
Yeah,
read it
so
out?
I'd like
or
him to. Yeah.
the highlighted part, or all of it?
Yeah.
Okay, so highlighted on November 17th, 2025, Destiny says, also, if anyone has or can get the cyber-sexual person's full docs or any other person that communicates with him in Discord, including Wicked Supreme, please email me. Thank you.
Okay, so we know that what you're using to justify doxing the cyber guy. So like, what did Wicked Supreme do?
Part of an online mass harassment community. Can you open the next?
What did he actually do?
section?
What did he actually do?
That's what I said.
Like, what did he?
Be
what did he
part
personally
of
do
a
to
online
justify
mass
doxing?
harassment community. That's what
and
I said.
encourage the mass harassment of anybody in the vicinity of my.
Hold on, he
office.
encouraged.
Please,
like,
I want a
email me.
Okay,
magnetron.
I'm just curious on these sets of messages. Go down to like the third or fourth one where you can see there's like 4 emails or whatever you can see in a row. You can read the other ones later too if you want. But would you consider something when somebody's had to? Do you think that might look a little bit like fucking harassment, Wick?
So let me look. And this
Yeah, I think
is all
it's
from the same
inappropriate,
person. Assistance for SVA. I'm aware that fair close. I've been trying to get a hold of your sister. I'm trying to hold of your daughter. I'm trying to get a hold of your daughter. Yeah, look, I'll just be real. Like, if someone was trying to get a hold of me, and for whatever reason they couldn't get a hold of me, and then they started emailing my family, I would be.
Also, hold on, wait. Keep in mind, this
freaking
isn't
out,
just someone that you know. This is a fucking
stranger.
on
They
the
started
fucking
like
internet.
emailing my work,
Yeah.
emailing
So like I said,
my family.
So,
yeah,
if somebody
Giga
posts stuff like this, if somebody
Giga
posts a picture,
Chad.
like, here's proof of
I'd
me
like to
emailing a
respond at
girl
some
who
point.
Giga
at best was a
Chad.
victim of
I
just
get
one
what I
person, at
want.
worst, potentially a trafficking victim.
Oh,
to
my
multiple men,
lord.
right? So this person, I decided to spam emails to her. She stopped responding. Then to her whole family using multiple
Yeah,
email
just to be-
addresses. If she's in a Discord server and all those people are like laughing along and encouraging it, and they're kind of like, yeah, okay, cool, or whatever. Don't you think that's kind of like a community of like
so
crazy
you're talking about
harassment?
Wicked Supreme was like was like laughing along and encouraging this?
My question was for Wick.
To be clear, I think anyone who starts emailing people's families when they can't get a hold of them, if you don't know the person personally, and especially if you're just a stranger in that circumstance you involved, is creepy and weird and should stop immediately.
And then for an entire Discord to be kind of like supporting it because they think it's going to be a big own on me. They think they're going to own me for it, so they're all like cool with it. They're like encouraging it and joking about it and supporting it. Isn't that a little bit weird?
Yeah, it is weird.
Cool. All right, that's all I needed. Good luck, baby.
So we got okay. Just ran away. So to be clear, there's no evidence of Wicked Stream doing anything things that you just said. No evidence of me doing any of that. No evidence of esports Batman doing any of that. All right, so he's just saying that if you're in this community, you deserve to be doxxed.
We got one more. This will be the last one, and we'll close out for tonight. Then I'll
This is the only one that matters.
read those
right?
super chats actually, and then we'll close out for tonight. But ZipZip, hi.
Oh hey, what's up?
Hey, what do you got?
Hello.
Should drag me in.
I heard that this guy was a Foodshops fan. Seems pretty problematic.
I've got a couple things. Just because I'm sure like these people are like watching, so just so there's like no confusion or anything, or they can't pretend like, oh, I wasn't aware or whatever. So to be clear, last night, person Morale, who's in JStock server, threatened to dox me, accused me of being a pedophile. Just to be clear, that's what happened. They were very explicit that they wanted to get my address and come to my house. This is very clear. Okay, this is a person that is in JStock server, notable member. Dooby, I know you've interacted with this person before. You can pretend whatever the fuck you want, what you will about this person. That is what happened in the server. That is what's allowed. This person has not been banned. They probably won't be. Although they might be now because I'm calling it out so directly, but that's what's happening. So
I'd like to respond when he's done talking, if that's okay.
Sure. Are you done talking?
yeah, you can go ahead.
Go ahead.
I'll move on to the next thing
So
after.
I've interacted with Mara. I don't know this person. We're not like friends or anything. But if they did threaten to dox you, I don't support that. I think it's bad. I think it's wrong. But to be clear, not only have you justified doxing people, but you were the guy that was laughing in the background. No, I'm not done. You were the guy that was laughing in the background when esports Batman was in there. Like talking to him about the dox, right? Okay, so you're part of a doxing community, and now you're on here pretending to play the victim because somebody apparently threatened to dox you.
It's possible that two instances of doxing, one can be justified, the other cannot be justified, right? That's possible.
What justifies esports?
What justifies one?
I don't know. I don't support it. You think one of them is justified? So like, which one is?
Well, I am curious. What does justify esports in your mind?
I'm agnostic. I don't really care.
Okay, so you don't have a justification for
that.
No,
which one is justified then? You said, hold on. I think you said one's justified, right?
Well, no, he said, is it possible that one could be justified?
For one versus the other. I'm not interested in esports Batman getting doxed. I'm more interested in mine.
Yeah, I don't support you being doxed, to be clear. Yeah, I don't.
Good for you.
If he's doing that,
I hope everyone else in that server agrees.
Dude, yeah, one just if you are J Stokes' little helper, okay, then yeah.
Because you guys really.
Because J Stoke isn't just a person; it's an idea. Ooh, oh.
Care about doxing. So I hope.
We gotta dox his legs. We gotta dox his arms. We gotta dox his stomach. Okay, maybe that's too big, but you know, these people act as the hands and legs, and arms and skin of J-Stoke, okay? They are all a part of the conglomerate meat heap. All right. In order, you have to do Attack on Titan, okay? Shadow of the Colossus type shit, okay? In order to take down this big thing named J-Stoke, okay?
That Mara person will get banned soon. This is going to happen, and I'm sure if that ban doesn't happen, Dooby, you yourself.
Sorry.
No. That's not my business. It's his server. If he wants to ban him, it's his business.
Well, just in case he's not aware, right? Like you let him know.
I think he's aware. Again, I would support him.
These people in the server have been like talking about it since.
Hold on.
Right, so.
Well, I'm not. You can look at the server. I'm not very active in the server. I pop in once in a while.
I'm happy for you. Yeah.
But wait, one second. So, I don't support him doing this. To be clear, I think he should be banned if he did this. I don't think any community should tolerate that kind of thing. So yeah, I think JSOC should ban him. But it's not my server, so you know, if he doesn't do it, it's his prerogative.
Well, then I'll get banned on Twitch instantly.
Do you have anything else?
So hold on. So JSOC just messaged me that they already banned him, and it was a joke.
That's great. I'm happy to hear it.
Go to the business center.
Cool. So do you support Destiny? Actually, Destiny himself being banned, but Destiny banning other people in his community who participate in doxing?
No. So I was going to bring up that earlier you pretended to like not know why you were banned from Pisco's server. It was because you were. There were two reasons. One, the weird thing
can you answer that question
was making people uncomfortable in the server.
Can you answer that question
the other thing was accusing me of going to a public court hearing to stalk Pixie and jerk off onto her car. I think it's just a weird thing to say.
Hold on.
Mods of the server.
Just two things. Hold on.
Joking or not, they said. So it wasn't like they didn't think it was serious. They said even if it's a joke, it's still worth.
Okay. So both of you stop. Both of you stop because I want ZipZip to answer your question. I want you to answer ZipZip's question.
Yeah, totally fine.
So again, ask your question directly to ZipZip, and then ZipZip address it, and then ZipZip can make his allegation, and you can directly address it. Go ahead. Go ahead, Dooby. Ask your question.
Oh, okay. So you do support? Actually, do you
So
support?
Setaka ban.
that's
Are you
right.
talking
Rao?
different?
No, okay.
That's,
Do you think that
that's
you
an
don't,
answer.
you don't have no opinion at all as to whether or not these people who've been doxing
Yep.
people in Destiny's community should be banned?
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyways,
now-
you want to respond to the allegation that you were pretending not to know about that? Because I don't know if you remember a few months ago.
I don't.
We,
Hold on.
yeah,
I
we
don't
talked
consider that
about this
harassment.
on
If
this
you
exact
think you're calling
stream.
that harassment, you're a
An almost
bitch. Like, I don't
identical
know what to
situation
say.
as this one, right?
So just
I'm
to
the-
be
wait,
just
I
to,
said
yeah,
that
just to be
last
clear,
time.
as I
I said
remember
that
it,
was harassment. I don't know what you're
just to be
talking
clear, as I remember it, Dooby, you did accuse ZipZip of going to the courthout to jizz.
Accused is a strong word. So I'll explain.
Jizz.
Okay,
the
explain
entire
the
context.
allegation.
So I was
about.
active in
I don't know why you're here.
Okay, I was active in Pisco server,
Are you?
right?
How many?
Pretty often. One day, like, look at the chat. People were talking about the ZipZip guy, right? Who said they were saying, oh yeah, he went to the court hearing or whatever. To like, and like, I think they were joking about him like taking pixie shoes or some shit, right? So I asked him if he
my
actually went to the
God.
court hearing. He was being really cagey about it. Wasn't just like answering the fucking question. I thought it was really weird. So I wasn't like trying to attack him.
Lee.
Asking him a straightforward question. Hey, did you actually go to this
course
court
not.
case?
You wouldn't do
Right?
that.
Yeah, I don't think that's. I think it's a straightforward question. You did go. I don't know why you wouldn't just say yes. So, as a throwaway joke, I said, oh, you went there to like jerk off on a car or something. And you fucking
And you
took that,
doubled
like, I
and
fucking,
tripled and quadrupled down, right?
Hold on. But the reason I
On
did
the
that
joke.
is because you took that and it was like I killed your fucking dog or something. You like brought it up constantly.
No, I just think it's a weird
fucking
thing to say
joke.
about somebody
so
A,
now-
who you
so
don't
now-
know, and
so
B,
now I'm
about a
starting to
person
think-
who,
so now I'm starting to
according to
think you
you,
actually did
and
jerk off on
according
a
to
fucking
reality,
car.
which I think is
Because
true.
you got really fucking
At least
defensive when
feels
I
very
said that.
violated in some way, which is why the court case exists, and why you talk about that person's
okay.
sexual object. It's just
So
very
you
strange.
got
to me.
really fucking
I
defensive
wouldn't.
when I said that it's a joke, right?
We've
So
had this
I thought
conversation.
it was pretty.
Yeah,
We all
okay,
know this.
yeah.
We had it with Wick.
We did,
Maybe
but
you weren't bullied
ZipZip,
enough to
I got
say
a question for you,
something.
ZipZip.
Obvious.
Just real quick, ZipZip, I have a question for you. J-Stock wants to ask you a question. Is that okay?
Wait, say again?
J-Stock wants to ask you a question. Is that okay?
Sure. He asked me lots of questions last night in Pisco server. So.
Okay. Well, if
Actually-
J-Stock wants to jump backstage, I'll pull him on, and he can ask you that question directly. So, J-Stock, that's the answer to your
Well,
question.
wait. Did you have the question?
No, he's going to jump on and ask you.
Oh, he's gonna jump in and ask.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
Can I just point out while he's coming in how funny it is that he has no opinion
Oh,
on doxing, but he's
awesome.
like, so personally offended.
Oh
by
shit!
silly
Wait.
joke.
Well, I should have said
Wow.
I'll only talk to J-Stock if he agrees to talk to Destiny, but that's okay. I'll just talk
Oh,
to him.
well, too late, man. You just said okay, so I brought
No,
him
yeah,
in.
it's good.
Literally,
No, yeah, it's
actually-
good. I'm just realizing.
I literally just actually laid out for Wick. If he does want to, I was like, if he does want to talk to me, you could just ask him the question yourself. I was gonna force you to talk to me again.
Whatever. You're
I don't
here.
think we're gonna
Ask your
force
question.
to talk.
Okay, I just wanted to ask, did you think so? Mrao is somebody who does like over the top humor. He's never doxed somebody. He's never been accused of doing that. Okay, so
So
he was
it's
doing a
over
bit.
the top
I banned him.
humor.
It was a big hit.
In concern for your safety.
big,
do you
bro.
feel it was a sincere doxing threat? Did
Yes,
you feel it was
I
a
did.
sincere
I
doxing
did.
threat?
Yes.
Do you remember what he said
Yes.
to you specifically?
Many things. Yeah.
Can you
Okay,
be
'cause
more
what I-
specific,
what I
just
got
for
told
my
was-
edification?
was
What
that-
was
Oh,
that?
you got told.
Yeah,
Okay.
be more specific. Do you want to?
I don't think I will be more specific about what would lead me to believe that there's a genuine threat of a dox. At least on the
okay.
stream.
So he said just
So
to be hold on, just real
absolutely no
quick.
basis
Wait, that's
J-Stock,
perfectly
hold on,
reasonable.
hold on,
That's a
please,
reasonable
please.
thing for me to not want
Please,
to talk about.
no,
right?
no, just so
Yeah,
I'm
if you're-
clear. Hold on, just so
Oh,
I'm
do you not
clear.
wanna
Hold
bring it
hold
up?
on.
I cannot bring it up at all.
Yeah, just to be
Not if
clear.
you're bringing it
Hold-
up. I'm
Please,
just
both
answers to
both
it.
of you, please. Just to be clear, just so I know, you don't want to talk about it because something he said clued you into the fact that he had actual information about you that he might share. And
No, I'm not saying any of that. Just
Oh, okay,
particularly
what are you
women
saying?
think it's a genuine threat. I'm not necessarily. I'm
Wasn't what he
I'm
said
saying
that
I
he got
don't want to
proof
discuss
of
the
pedophile? Like, that would
specifics
clue him in?
as to that, but I do think it's a genuine threat.
okay,
So you thought it was a genuine threat? Okay.
I
So
did,
from
yeah.
what I
That was
understand,
pushing us, I
he,
said yes.
without any indication that this was true at all, started saying you were a pedophile,
Correct. Yeah.
right?
That was one part of it. Yeah.
Okay.
Is that what clued you in that he might have actually
Why?
doxed you?
Like,
no.
what's with this projection, bro?
So what was it?
Why?
No, I'm not a
So
pedophile. So.
he kept calling you a pedophile, and you said, "What?"
Just so you guys know, if you guys don't know the meme, okay, Rao was caught, like, creeping on minors. So it's like actually, so and that was supposed to be a joke, I guess maybe. So I don't know why he's saying this, but okay.
What evidence do you have of this? And I believe he said,
Good one.
"I will come to your house personally and show you the video of you fucking the child,"
What?
which is like an
yeah,
over
that'd
the
be.
top,
Yeah, I
obvious
think that was one of the
joke.
things I was said.
But I still banned
Well,
him.
before that,
because
I
he
said,
it
well,
was
if you have
serious.
evidence, if you purport to have a video, and they were very specific that they had a video. So
The
well,
video
I asked them to show
video,
evidence. They said they didn't
Yeah.
want to show me.
So he
I said maybe they should send it to
basically
another
was
person. I think it was
saying he had
Dickers.
Where's
child
my
And Dickers was like,
magnetron?
don't send me any
You
fucking job.
fucking
And
a
yeah, so.
child,
Well, yeah, but
said
I
he was going to
never
show up
fucked
to
a
your
child,
house
so
specifically to
he
show
seems to have a
the
video
video
of
of you
somebody.
fucking a child.
I don't know.
So your read on that was that he had a
Wait.
video of some other CSAM, and he was sincerely saying that
Possibly,
he wanted
yeah.
to go. Okay.
Or more likely, I think that was completely made
Wait,
up.
hold on, Wick.
right?
Didn't he say that the reason you don't want to talk about it is because he had like something he said had given like some
no,
implication
that
to
was
actually
my
dox him?
understanding, but he
No, that's-
clarified.
Oh, okay.
that was
no,
that
I
was me. I was
talking to my
wrong.
wife for a bit, so maybe I missed it. Yeah.
Yeah. So Mrao knows that in my server, the rule is Mrao Mrao, you've had enough warnings about getting close to the line with your shock jock humor. You don't get more warnings in my server. So when he was doing it in someone else's server, it's whatever. Like, I wasn't necessarily going to act on it. If you feel like it was a sincere threat, he's been warned about this conduct in my server, right? I know it's a joke. I know he's never doxed anybody. I know he's not, like, at a risk of doxing somebody. Yeah, well, sorry. I just know that he's never doxed anybody. Do you have proof otherwise?
No.
Wait, okay.
You're just,
why
you're
were you
just
saying
defending
of
this
course
person quite a
incredulously?
lot. Well, because
Sorry, why were
no,
you
I'm,
saying
yeah,
of
I'm
course
incredulous
incredulously?
that you would not believe it's possible that I would think it's genuine threat. Yeah.
Are you autistic?
I don't
No,
believe you.
Dooby. You might be, though.
I also banned him just because I'm like, okay, well, you know, you're complaining about it, so
Just
I'll
take
ban
my
him
word
because
for it,
I don't
yeah.
want
No,
doxers
it's
around
like
me,
it's
right?
like a similar thing, right? Because like I made an obvious joke you didn't think.
Because if you didn't ban him, it would look really bad for you,
seriously.
right? So that's fair.
And now this guy
Yeah,
makes
it's
a joke,
reputational
and you also take
entirely.
it super seriously.
Yeah. So that's why you did it, just for your reputation, not because you actually believe that it
Wait. What reputation are we talking about here? Hello? J-Stock has a reputation to defend?
was genuine threat at all.
Yeah, like I believe he was joking. I know he was joking, but
You weren't there,
I
though,
said
right?
I would
So
ban
you
people
actually
who
don't.
make
You actually
doxing
have no
threats,
idea.
and so I did.
You weren't there though, so you have no
No.
clue actually. As we say here. Okay.
Wait, so you believe he was going to show up with the
With the evidence of you doing this.
This is
No,
I don't know,
because
I
that
think it's
evidence
a
does
little
not
bit
exist.
The
funny
cardboard
about
thing
Is it
again.
possible
It's
it's
literally the
genuine
cardboard
threat
thing.
that you might actually show up?
Yes.
Or at least dox me, as was being suggested. They said that they were going to make a Google Doc and with my information and share that. That's what they were saying they were going to do. Yeah, that's what they said they were going to do. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
If they did that, that would be
I
kind of
think
fucked,
it's
right?
obvious.
That'd be terrible.
Yeah, it'd be pretty
Oh,
bad.
that would be insane. But I mean, I'm banning him for the
been
threat
there,
because
done
ZipZip
that.
feels threatened. I just wanted to ask ZipZip if he really felt threatened because
Okay.
I don't
Okay.
believe he did.
I did,
But if he's
yeah.
going to claim he
You don't
did,
think I
Or
I'm fine with
am
him being
I?
banned.
You don't think it's possible I did,
No,
or plausible perhaps?
no, I don't think it's.
I think it's as
Let
plausible
alone
as you
plausible.
thinking I was really accusing you of coming on a car door. Yeah, I think these two.
I'm happy
Yeah.
for you. Maybe it's because you've already been doxed. You just don't care about this sort of thing. But yeah, I genuinely, I think it's
I-
genuine.
Yeah, it's
care,
pretty,
which is
pretty
why
bad when
he's
people are
banned.
threatening to dox you, right?
Just to be clear, I do care
Yeah,
because
pretty bad.
I don't want that to happen. I don't want people to make joking doxing threats because I don't believe it as many people are as over the top or as like not serious about his morale is. So I'm fine with holding up that
Okay,
ban
dude.
to make you feel safe.
Okay. Is there anything else you have? Zip or J-Stock, one of the two.
Wait, I want to be super
me
clear
too.
about the coming on the car door thing. So when he got really defensive, I started to actually feel like he might have came on the door, right? So now I do think, to be clear, that he did come on the door at least twice. Maybe on every door, maybe the door handle specifically. I'm convinced, just because of the extremely defensive behavior over that like stupid joke that I made.
Okay.
Yeah,
And-
honestly,
That's
given
right.
that he brought up the car door handle, like tribute, like come tribute on the car door handle. Given that he brought that up, I actually do believe he might have taken morale seriously. So this actually is.
Wait, that I
consistent.
brought that. Wait,
I apologize
Jason,
for accusing you of lying.
Wait, Jason, why did I bring that up?
I think it might be autistic.
No. Shut the fuck up, Dooby. Is your name
Jokes
J-Stock?
from-
No,
telling
right?
jokes from, like,
Your name's not
serious
J-Stock,
comments.
right?
Why did you bring up
You're
the
Dooby?
coming on the door handle thing?
Yeah. Why did I bring
You
that
brought
up?
it up in every conversation you've participated in that remotely approaches
Every
Dooby as a
single
topic
one?
for
Oh,
the past couple
wait. Why would that be
weeks.
the
Yeah.
case?
Okay.
Did you bring it up? Wait, did you bring it up yesterday with
Actually,
Bisco?
Wick, I think the last time we
we
spoke
did.
on with,
Or maybe not, I'm not
Wick, I
sure.
think the last time I spoke to ZipZip on here, he brought up the car door thing.
Well, that's
Why
what
did I bring
that's
that
what
up?
he
Why
referenced.
are you
Hold on, just real quick, just real quick. Hey, please, just real quick. He did reference that.
Sure.
He did reference that before, and he said that's why we probably shouldn't talk about it again because we already litigated again. That's what ZipZip said. So.
Wait, hold on, but he came in here, he brought it up. He claimed there was a reason.
Why did I bring it up,
It's
Dooby?
ridiculous, to be clear.
Why did I bring it
that's
up?
ridiculous. You know it's ridiculous.
Why did I bring it up?
Because you're now claiming that is one of the reasons I was banned. And I think
That
you
is
know
one
that's
of the
silly.
stated
I know
reasons
that's
why
silly.
you're banned. Correct.
Well,
Yeah,
if that's
I think
true,
it's
hold on,
silly,
just
but
real
I
quick,
think
Dooby.
you know- I think I know that's silly.
Dooby, you think it's silly to think that telling someone over and over again that they're going to come on a car door
no, it's
wouldn't
clear. It wasn't
consider
over and
just
over
to be clear, because the reasons that I was sent that you were banned were in one part personal harassment. Did that not count as personal harassment?
No, I think it was, again, silly joke that I made as a throwaway line. He clung to it. I think I joked that it might be true. But I think this was maybe a week or two before I was banned, before the Destiny stream or whatever with Pisco. So yeah, I think thinking that they would ban me for that over a week later is fucking ridiculous. Right? It's a silly throwaway joke.
Fair enough.
If I were chasing
Well,
around
they
home
said
with
it
a
in
car
the
fucker or
message where
something.
they said that was the reason. They said even jokingly. So
Yeah,
the
I
message.
think
So
you know that's ridiculous.
they're aware it's a joke.
I think what
They didn't
actually
think it was
happened.
a serious thing that you were
I
accusing
think,
me
I
of.
think what actually happened, and I think you know this is people didn't like me.
Well, I know you
because
contend this,
disagreed
but-
with- Okay, I think people didn't like me because I disagreed with Destiny and I agreed with Pisco, and so mods there, and also because I'm like a rabid.
That's not even close to true. Just so you know, okay. Dooby goes around Orbiter Discord servers and spreads malicious rumors about Destiny and treats them as real, okay? And he doesn't even know the full facts of any case before spreading them around, right? It's kind of when okay, listen, okay, all right. This is not me breaking the ceasefire. Actually, this has nothing to do with Dan, so I think I'm okay with this, okay? So when Mr. Mutin was saying, wait, Foodshops? I heard rumors that she was a PDF file, right? Yeah, it's like, yeah, if you spread rumors around, even if you can't prove them, yeah, that's malicious. That's not good.
anti-Israel guy, and there are many people in there who support Israel, and I'd usually argue with him about that. And this Palms guy came in. Other people were like, oh, you got to ban Dooby.
Oh, yeah, Dooby is pro-Hamas. Okay, unironically.
And then he gave Pisco like $500.
Like, speaking of like CP and speaking of CSAM and speaking of like protection of children, all right, dude, keep people who are pro-Hamas away from your kids, bro. Okay, they probably deny the rapes. They probably deny like all sorts of crazy shit. So careful, all right.
To make the ban sick. I think he actually said this. I think I have a screenshot of this. So, yeah, it's you're being silly.
Okay, I don't know what that has anything to do with what I was talking about the stated reasons why you're banned.
Specifically what we're just talking about, yeah.
Okay.
I don't think we're pretending not to know. I just told you why.
No, yeah, I'm aware. You don't think it's true. However, you just never bring it up, even though you bring up the vagina one, but you don't actually bring up that one. Those were two stated reasons.
To be clear, this was the first time anybody's ever told me that was related to the ban, ever. And I think, again, given that was a throwaway joke, made like a week or two before I was banned. I think you're pretending
I have to
that was
one of the reasons.
reasons.
This is not the first time this has been brought up to you. I'm so sorry to tell you.
Hold on. No. This is the first time it's been brought up that's one of the reasons I was banned.
I'm trying to remember in our last conversation.
I promise
this
you
is literally why it was brought up, bro.
I'm going to be honest with you guys. I can't remember the details of that conversation enough to say whether or not who's right in this case, because it was like months ago and I don't remember.
Okay.
Yeah,
fair enough.
No, that's the thing. I don't know why he's so worked up about the car door thing.
Dooby denied rape? Yes, he does. He does do rape apology.
He brought it up in every conversation that even remotely approaches me for weeks now. So
I don't know how many conversations I'm having that remotely approach you.
They broke defense of
last
us
night with Peace Coast because it came up.
He served defense of us.
Yeah,
that's rape apology. Yeah,
maybe it could have just been.
I agree, it's funny. That's why I said it. How did it come up last night with Peace
So maybe I think it's funny as well, and so I like laughing at you.
No, I think
that's why I bring it up.
No, I don't think you think it's funny. I think you think that I was. Well, hold on. I don't think you actually believe that I was making a serious accusation. I think you're pretending you think.
You think I actually think that you're making a serious
accusation? Justify this claim that I'm spreading lies about you or something.
Do you think that's? No. I'm sorry. Dooby, I said this earlier. Maybe you weren't paying attention or you weren't listening. So I said that I came in to bring that up just because you were ignoring that as one of the stated reasons why you were banned.
But that wasn't the only
place.
Okay, that was. Do you want evidence of this or?
Yeah, I'd love that.
Hold on, yeah. If you have evidence, ZipZip, DM it to me.
I've sent it to Wick. Scroll up a bit in our thing.
Okay, I see
it.
I
Screenshot. You can pull it up.
Yeah, give me a second.
I don't. But maybe that's how simple it has to be.
And I'll just read it out again. So Scuzzy says it's because he's a socialist. I'm kidding. I don't actually know. And then Premier Katya says, and Premier Katya is actually, she's in my community. If she's watching this, she could just jump backstage and clarify. He says weird comments about vagina skin color preferences and gross sexual accusations, mostly not serious but still gross, towards ZipZip. Also, hi Zip, how are you today? So according to Premier Katya, that is one of the reasons you were banned, Dooby.
Ew.
When was that post made?
August 9th, 2025.
Okay. So to be clear, if you look at the chat, right when I was banned,
that was like the cutest ZipZip voice thing ever. He was like,
"No,
okay. Oh my god."
Yeah, so you'll find people telling this Palms guy to ban me just because they don't like me, basically. They're accusing me of being like trying to turn Pisco against Destiny, or whatever.
Like you.
Being responsible for Pisco's opinions on Destiny. And that's why I was actually banned, right? So I know that later they tried to come up with reasons to justify it. Again, initially I was told it was because it was like weird comments about.
So just to be clear, you're accusing Premier Katya of lying there.
Yeah, I am.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this Palms guy banned me, paid $500, and they came up with reasons to justify it later. Yeah.
Ah, MAGA. Nice. Okay, good one.
But you agree though that was one of the stated reasons. Was your joke about
Well, hold on. This is the first time I've seen the screenshot. This is the first time
I don't believe it is because we had this conversation before.
It is
possible the screenshot itself wasn't brought up, but.
Hold on. So you said the screenshot itself wasn't brought up. So yeah, I wasn't aware that was a current. I wasn't aware that was a current lie they're on. Yeah.
Okay. Well, this has been great, gang. ZipZip, is there anything else you want to say before I let you go?
I don't know. I think it's just really funny that Jay stuck out to come in here to defend Dooby because he was saying in his own server that Dooby should be making claims that he's not sending, why he would die in Lauren Del Laguna Hill. Lauren Del Laguna had been at Darius' house literally like a couple weeks before, hanging out with Darius' roommate. She was not unaware of who Darius was. Just like there's a million different things. It's obviously true that Destiny's narrative about it is
totally
way closer
fine.
to truth.
If you don't want to characterize that as harassment, it's totally fine.
Fine.
I don't think we should
Die.
your reputation for lying. I don't think we should take anything you just said at face value just now.
I mean,
but
he was being honest about the ban thing though, right? Like he wasn't lying about that.
No, he wasn't lying about that. No.
Okay.
But I think okay, go ahead.
Yeah. No. I'm just gonna let ZipZip go. Thank you.
Okay.
ZipZip.
Yeah. Thanks for letting me on.